Hello, internet friends, and welcome to the last show of 2017, sort of. Welcome to FinalBossTV, your WoW and game rating show. Most of the time, normally, that's going to be changing sometime soon. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. We'll have to see. The branding is changing. I don't know. My name is Adam KKB. I'm your host for this adventure today. And, last show of 2017, sort of, the year-end special. We do one of these every single year. But I do still have, I wanted to get this out of the way right off the bat. There is the method interview for World First Mythic Argus on the horizon. But there is some interesting circumstance with that one because of A, it's freaking Christmas and New Year soon. B, only 2 guilds have killed it. C, their kill video is not done yet, and we don't know when we can do the show around the holidays. So just bear with me, okay? Just hold on. But also, real quick, I would not be sitting here making these shows, of course, if it wasn't for the generous support over on Patreon. Thank you very much to all the butts out there that are keeping the show rolling, especially Troffles, Ludovicus, Tazelin, R4, Dalthir, Screws Loose, Mia, Druish, and Chaos. I know you're out there somewhere. But if you do want more of me talking to fellow nerds, as well as all the new unlocks we do have on Patreon, go check those out down below the stream. This sort of ties into the fact that there is no, as you noticed, there's no BTS for this episode just yet like there normally is for most shows. That is because we are going to record it as an after show after the main show. And then I'll just have to deal with more Ryan's nonsense, which, if you didn't know already, he's back. So, hi, Ryan.
Oh, am I on? Is this live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, hello, everybody. Oh, what's that? Oh, no, I don't deserve that. No, I don't, no, please sit down, stop clapping, please. Please, everybody, calm down. Okay, let's take a moment. Hold on. Oh my goodness, this is too much. Thank you all. Thank you. Okay, everyone, calm down. I'm sorry, babe. They get a little out of hand when I jump on the show. It's only been 10 years since I've been here, dagnabbit. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not been on this show since October 31st, 2016. Could someone please, what's that? December 17th, 2017? 14 months, babe? We need to have a talk. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's good to be with you. My name is Brutall. Pleasure. It's a pleasure. Hope everyone's doing well. Please, babe, back to you. Back to you.
That's Ryan.
Also, Danielle's here. Hi. Do you have a screaming intro that you want to throw
I don't know. Oh. No, I'm Danielle Panzer. I play WoW.
that's...
I make YouTube videos. I don't know. I feel like I don't have any theatrical performance. No one is clapping.
You don't need
That's right. I don't need no introduction.
Oh my god. Every time you wonder why it's been about a year since you've been on the show, Ryan.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
That's savagery.
No, but you're not.
That hurts.
You're not wrong.
That hurts.
I had to bring this back up. So if you want to check out the last show he was on, the one that he's making fun of me for, it's episode 107. It's the Brutall Novel and Coltrane year-end special 2015. This is just a screenshot of it. Don't look at me. This is is this? But go check this show out. It had Santa Train
God.
and Brutall actually sings in the episode, and so does Coltrane. And then Novel is just here being Novel. So that's
my gosh.
That's episode 107.
What is all of that? I don't even. What is happening?
What is? Just go watch 107. I don't know.
It looks like a really bad match on like chat roulette.
Wow! Come on, we're not. I mean.
Oh my goodness.
There's like disguises. People are in disguises.
Yeah. It's Santa Train.
Novel did not want to be identified as being with you guys in that episode. Goodness. It's pretty clear from his choice of attire.
I don't know what he's doing. I just randomly grabbed the episode and just like scrubbed through, and this was the frame I landed on, so it's pretty perfect.
It's a really good frame. I really like it. I really like it.
It's really good. It definitely is really good. It shows how fat I was, though, for serious.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Hey, you've lost some weight, man. You're looking good.
Well, you wanted to bring this up, Brian. So
I
I'm pointing at you now. If you wanted to bring this up, because we've been on a
Pointing
journey
at you now.
for the last couple of months.
We
sir.
have. So for those that don't know, Bay and I, we didn't focus. We didn't coordinate this, but we've both been losing weight for the past half a year or so. I started in
July, August for me. Yeah.
Yes, we've each been losing weight. I've lost about 30 pounds. You've lost a little more than that. Is that correct?
I'm at about 38. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Hey, you know what, guys? And this isn't about shining a spotlight on me, but can we please give a round of applause to Bay for losing 38 pounds in just about 4 months, man? That's stinking fantastic, dude. I'm proud of both of us. Both of us. It's so easy to put on weight in a role like what we
in our job. Yeah.
Not it is. So good job for you. I
do not understand these feels.
What, weight loss? Okay, shut up, spaghetti girl. Come on.
True. I have the metabolism of a hummingbird that got into Halloween.
Yeah.
That's amazing. No, but for real, good. I'm genuinely proud of you, man. It's something to celebrate, something to be proud of, and something that deserves a little bit of praise every once in a while. So good job, man.
You did
really
good, kid.
You did good, kid.
You did good.
I'd rather
and
take
your hair's looking anime as usual.
Oh, it is way anime, and it's proof because the 25th again going back to the 2015 show. Look at what the heck? Outside of the fact that I have a much better beard now than I used to. I don't know what the hell I was doing back then. It's not anywhere near as good as Ryan's, and neither of ours is as good as Danielle's. So I mean,
it's true.
I keep mine much trimmer nowadays. So I had for those that haven't seen me on the show in the past 15 years, I had a kid. My wife had a kid last year, and my child loves to grab and pull things, so I keep it nice and trim nowadays. A little bit closer to the face.
I do not have any children.
That's okay. We don't want them pulling your beard either.
It's preferential.
Yeah.
It's more than okay.
No, that was done
I like other people's kids. Like, I like other people's kids. I just want to get them back.
Oh. that's wonderful here. Yeah.
Like, I want to play with it, and I want to dress it up, and I want to paint its bedroom with a mural, and then I want to give it back to where it spawned from.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, a World of Warcraft mural, right? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Nothing wrong. Hey, my little sister Waxart is very similar to you. She loves kids, and particularly my son, but she has no intention, no desire to have her own, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is.
I like to sleep through the night and have disposable income.
Oh. You get too real.
Of my favorite thing.
That's way too real.
I remember those days well.
I remember those
Quite
days.
Fondly.
It's like that. What is that?
I feel like everybody says what I'm saying, and then one day they just have a kid anyways.
Yep.
We'll see.
That's definitely how it happened.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I mean, Ryan, it is not to blame, but you can blame BlizzCon for Isaac. So
I don't know. Listen, just because we conceive of BlizzCon doesn't mean it was BlizzCon's fault. All right, please, don't blame the con, please.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I have to bring that up. So I mean, we're here to talk about. So the first half of the show, we'll recap a couple things that I have topics wise. Second half of the show is going to be just Q&A, hang out with chat room. So if you have any questions, send it to the other half of the show. But I put the topic here is let's recap 2017 in roughly 40 minutes, but we've already used up about 6 of that.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, I have a lot of things to say. Don't worry.
Oh, I mean, really? I mean, my YouTube audience doesn't technically know. I mean, they probably know of you, but if anyone likes listening to someone talk, this little rainbow-haired girl can talk quite a bit.
Right now.
It is. Well, here, no, I'll fix that. I'll fix it. Bloop, there you go. Now your hair is rainbow again.
Oh my gosh.
And then bloop, there's Riot, and here's me. Bloop, there we go. We'll just talk with I'm putting our Teutron faces. Yeah.
Perfect.
These things are amazing, by the way.
They are really
good.
good.
Goodness.
I have fidget spinners in my eyes.
No, you don't.
I love them.
They're sparkly like starflowers, okay?
Hey, XSplit didn't crash when you started doing that, did it?
Did it?
Wow.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're still up and live and running.
Wow.
Yours fits so well on your head, and it's the exact right angle that it's creepy. Like, I need to adjust my camera a little bit to make it work, but like, no, yours is absolutely creepily perfect.
Who? The two of, I mean, I put them where I thought our heads would be. There we go.
You did a good job.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Can I get Ryan with Panzer's head?
Wait, what? Oh, you mean like this?
Oh my goodness.
You mean like that? Boy. Yeah. There we go.
Perfect. Oh boy.
That was
wait. It hasn't caught up for me.
Well, yeah, it's like a 12 to 15 second delay if you're watching the.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah,
Perfect.
it's perfect.
This is the real me.
No, there was a. Oh gosh, yeah, there was a one of my subs. I put it in Discord. Took Brutall's beard off of the Teutron art and slapped it on Danielle's face because we all have to have beards in the art. So they have to.
It's amazing. It's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Awesome.
Panzer's eyes are straight out of Terra character creation.
They do look like Terra eyes. Wait, you're totally right. You're that is exact. I played a little bit of that game. You're not wrong.
But I mean,
like the little short people, whatever their names were. They have these cute little anime. It's like every JRPG has that one class that's like a munchkin of some sort. Like whatever Terra's munchkin class was, did have eyes just like that.
My brain wants to say Lalafell, but that's Final Fantasy.
Lalafell is Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I don't know what they're called in Terra.
Something else. I feel like they even had a cuter name than Lalafell in Terra. But then it got weird. There were a lot of camera angles that made me uncomfortable.
That's most Asian-based games. Ellen, the Ellen or the Elin.
Eileen.
Yeah, here's this terrible. Here, I'll slap us over chat real quick. This is the updated art with all of us having beards. There we go.
You were showing the art. I was like, be careful, you might get in trouble. This could be like one of those Twitch IRL controversies if you're linking Terra art in your stream.
No, I'm just showing bearded Danielle.
I love it.
That is, it's great. I like how the color was altered slightly.
Slightly.
Yeah,
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I also like how it actually goes up my nose.
That's fantastic. Hey, we can't control where the hair grows, right? It grows.
Yeah, it's like my nose hair, my mustache, it all just connects into one glorious. Yeah, I like it.
Let's talk about World of Warcraft for a little bit, I guess, or we can talk about beards.
Yes, do we have
to?
I mean, we have to. I'm having fun talking about other stuff, man.
That's fair. Well, then let's we're quote unquote winding down Legion now. So you've both been a ton. We've all quote unquote. I mean, we have like a year left. Let's be real. We're not getting froth until next BlizzCon.
Yeah, I see. I definitely think that Battle for I don't think it'll be a whole year. I think it'll be coming out around BlizzCon time, which is like 11 months. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's better.
It's so different.
Yeah,
it's
huge
so
difference.
Different.
Yeah, sure, of course. But I guess what your thoughts overall, because we've all made tons of videos. Ryan and I have not branched into the reaction stuff, which that's what Danielle has done.
I didn't mean to. Wait, can I address this for a second?
Sure, go for it.
I've been noticing people online calling me a reaction channel, and I want to be flattered. No, I that's crazy. Like I just made a couple videos because people kept tweeting me and were like, "You should react to this trailer," and I was like, "Okay, sure." And that got like 700,000 views, and I'm like, "Wait a second! I spent 80 hours on this other video. No one watched it, but I watch a trailer, and now all of a sudden I'm a reactor." So
welcome
I'll
to
take
YouTube.
The views. I'll make them as long as people watch them, but I didn't mean for this to happen.
Oh, okay.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
By the way, completely off topic. You might hear the blood-curdling sounds of a tiny human on the other side of my office door. Don't worry, he's okay. He's just excited to be playing with toys. Don't worry.
He's just excited about being a child.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put that out there. Don't worry.
It's the best part about being a little kid is you can just scream whenever you feel like it. What are people gonna do?
It's
nothing.
Either that,
you're a baby. You have all the power.
It's either that or it's like a baby raptor next door. One of the two things. It's fine. It's fine too.
You know what I just realized? I have. Oh my goodness, babe. I just realized.
What?
I've been talking into my microphone the way that I talk into my microphone when I'm streaming. I have a compressor on my mic when I'm streaming. I don't have one on Discord.
You sound fine.
So this has probably been really loud, and it might have been peaking a little. I'm very sorry, everybody.
No, you sound great.
Yeah.
You sound beautiful.
I'll be speaking like this for the rest of the stream.
Oh, are we going in close, Ryan? Are we actually going to talk like this?
Oh, are we doing ASMR streaming?
Jesus. Reel it back. Reeling it back. No, sorry about that if I was peeking. Well, sorry about that. Oh, I'm not hosting your channel, babe. Stand by. Hosting.
Wow.
Hosting.
I just got to watch that back in my other screen, and you literally reeled back when I talked into my mic. You like
reel
too much
in,
ASMR.
baby.
Too much ASMR.
Too much ASMR. She's in my head.
She's right up in my soul.
Yeah. So the normal stuff sort of winds down with every expansion close again. Like, or I'm only 5 of 11, and Ryan, you're at 6 of 11 Mythic right now, and
8.
I don't rate Mythic. I don't rate Mythic.
And you
not
don't.
This. Not this expansion. I raid. We only do heroic.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm a little too busy in real life for that. My guild has 2 raid groups. We have a mythic group, and I think they're 4 or 5 mythic right now because they're casual mythic. And then the heroic group, we're just derping our way through.
Okay.
We're just derping on through.
That's totally fine, considering how much we've all. Well, some of us have sunk a lot more time into Legion than others, considering that. How many days played do you have on your Warlock, Ryan? I don't even want to know, honestly.
I'd have to log on, but a lot.
A lot. My chat after the day, and I was like, I have like 80 in like a year. They're like, all right.
Stinking.
Yeah, and the chat was like, doesn't Brutall have like 150?
I have a lot, yeah.
And it made me want to actually throw up my mouth.
I play a lot of WoW.
It is gross. I mean,
I won't apologize for it. All right, I'm sorry.
I have no idea what my / played this expansion is. No clue. It's probably not that high though. I've traveled a lot. I went to like 6 different countries last year, so I missed. I was away like when Legion launched. I wasn't home, which sucked. Well, I think I was home for the first day, and then I was gone for like 2 weeks. I missed a lot of raids from traveling this year. It was a bummer.
Oh yeah, traveling around the world. Shucks.
Hey, you were there for some of these things.
I was. We were in Germany together. That's true.
We did Germany together. We had a blast.
Yeah.
That's cool. I want to go to Germany. No fair.
It was pretty awesome.
I'll petition for you next year.
Well,
okay.
It's very
for Brutall? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Oh, she's talking to me. Back off, mate. She's talking to me.
Damn.
Back off. Jeez.
159 days, 16 hours, 8 minutes.
Wow. Wait, are you? I'll look it up while you guys talk.
Yeah, I just logged on to check it. Ooh, hey, dailies. Hold on. I got world requests to do.
That actually is.
Table.
Stop.
Farming some AP.
Well, so I guess.
Stop.
Stop. What is? Stop. I'll go to you on this. Danielle, what's your favorite boss of Legion then so far, or overall?
My favorite boss of Legion? Okay, so Iranar is the coolest boss I've ever seen, but I genuinely do not understand. Iranar?
The all Legion must die.
Yeah, okay, so that's so I think
defense.
that's the prettiest and the most, like, I like the idea of it. It still confuses the living nonsense. Like, I just don't get it at all. Probably the most, like, I feel like we're always like, I think we're going to wipe, and then the fight's just over. Like, I have no clue what goes on there.
ANR is exactly the same on Mythic, except for the last, like, 1 minute. The fight is so easy until the last minute, and then they get all 3 lanes spawned, and you have this the stupid ship and the bat spawn. So the Mythic change is just like, you know what? Let's just overload them for 1 whole wave of everything, and that's the only change.
Yeah.
That's
the only change. Yeah. So I like the idea of that boss a lot. I think it's like the prettiest area in all of World of Warcraft. But my favorite actual boss fight so far of Legion is probably. I mean, to be fair, I'm not coming from a Mythic perspective. Let me be clear about that. But I really enjoyed the last boss of Nighthold.
Gul'dan.
Oh yeah, Gul'dan.
Gul'dan.
Of course. I can respect that.
I
can respect that.
Mythic Gul'dan is up there on the Mythic tier of best bosses under Hellion.
I did Mythic Gul'dan one time. My friend runs Mythic, and they only had 19 people, so they were just like, "You want to come and derp around?" And I'm like, "I'm down. I'm down. I'll derp around."
Gotta get that mount, absolutely.
For sure. I did not get the mount.
Well, you need 20 people for a guarantee.
Let me be clear.
Drop is what I was meaning.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get that mount, man. You
gotta
have that guaranteed drop.
That Gul'dan. I don't know, Ryan. What do you think? I think our favorite bosses of Legion are probably really similar.
Probably pretty similar. I mean, Gul'dan is certainly up there. I think Mythic Gul'dan is a fun fight. I like the Gul'dan phase, and spoiler alert, the Dark Illidan phase, or whatever you want.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. So very much enjoy Gul'dan. I think Star Augur Atreus, that's his name, right? Star Augur Atreus.
Atreus or whatever, yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, that was a dope fight.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever used the Inky Black Potion in there?
I have not, but I've seen screenshots.
You gotta use the Inky Black Potion everywhere you go and just see the world from a different perspective. You're a warlock. You should want to see the dark side.
Why does my webcam look so awful, babe? What is this?
It's just, I don't know, man. I'd rather have us look, I'd rather have us sound good with Discord.
I can respect that.
Discord's video codec isn't there yet. I look fine because I'm hardwired in.
Because you're hosting it. So I mean, Mythic Gul'dan, or Star Augur Atreus, just period, because his the look of his room is what really appeals to me. The fight's okay, but the look is really. And then I like Argus, the Argus fight. You know, I'm a sucker for final boss fights in raids and in expansions and whatnot. I think the only boss fight, at least that springs to mind, that I don't love in regards to final boss fights of expansions is the Deathwing. And we're not going to go there. That's all I'm going to say. We're not going to go there. Sticking Spine and Madness Deathwing. We're not going there. The point is, Argus.
I don't even like soloing those now.
Yeah, no.
Argus is a beautiful fight. And you know, I'll stop there because I could go on and on about 15 different encounters. But yeah, I mean, Argus is a great looking fight and a fun fight as a whole. But Mythic Gul'dan is certainly one of my favorites. Absolutely. Mythic
Helia is the way up there. The first kill and repeat kill of Mythic Helia, beautiful, wonderful encounters. You can't experience Mythic Helia like that anymore now because we're so much more powerful. It's just stupid. But it's funny to me too because we were talking about this before the show about other MMOs, and we brought up at least Final Fantasy 14 with the whole Daniel's eyeball things. It's
with the
funny
whole Daniel's eyeballs.
Well, it went from Terra to Final Fantasy 14. It's funny to see how much of a spectacle boss Argus is compared to other end bosses so far, and it's almost like Blizzard devs play other MMOs and integrate things they like from them into their own game.
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk?
You just mentioned Trial of Valor, and it made me. I really like the dog fight in that boss.
Yeah, the Fellhounds.
Grade 2. Yeah, I don't. Does your guild ever like make up names to like help people remember mechanics?
Oh, I mean,
I don't know.
On the dog fight from which apparently we don't know any boss names either. It's the last boss or the dog fight, but we called his ability Tokyo Drift.
Wait, hold on. Well, I'm sorry. I thought you said Trial.
Yeah, Guarm.
So Guarm, second last boss fight, to be clear, right?
Yeah, Guarm.
Okay.
Well, there's only 3 bosses in that.
Odin, Guarm, Heliod.
But the doggo fight, we called that ability Tokyo Drift, and it just makes me giggle every time.
Yeah.
He was Get out of the way, he's Tokyo drifting.
He was an interesting first kill. Deceptively a healer check, but so then I guess
Trial.
It was. I mean, everything about Mythic Helia was great. The other 2 bosses, meh. But I guess these are just questions that chat always wants to know for some sort of delineated statistic out there or whatever. But
sure.
So where do you rank Legion compared to other expansions then? Ryan, what's your tier list? I guess.
So we're going to get into this topic later too, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so many people are head over heels and madly in love with classic experience, but for me, TBC is the quintessential WoW experience. So TBC still is my #1 expansion for just a plethora of reasons. I mean, I'm not going to go into it, whatever. So TBC is still #1, but I would say in terms of, you know, how the expansion is played out, the systems, the mechanics of the expansion, the good, the bad, the ugly, I would rank Legion as my second favorite expansion.
Whoa.
And Wrath is probably my third. I know some people love and swear by Wrath, and I have nothing but love for Wrath, but I've thoroughly enjoyed Legion. Now, to be fair, I'll say this before I pass it over to Ms. Panzer over there.
Oh.
I have a lot of time to play the game. So a lot of people's complaints, which are valid, like legendaries and AP and so on and so forth, totally understand where you're coming from. It's unfair for me because I have hours and hours and hours I can invest into the game to farm that stuff. And I think that's one of the reasons why I like Legion so much is because I was able to farm my legendaries. I was able to farm a ton of AP, and not everyone has that opportunity. So that's why personally Legion's ranked so highly. And there's been so much to do this expansion, and coming from WoD, boy, night and day difference. And I love the day. Let me tell you, it is bright and sunny, and it feels good. Go Legion, go!
I think I'm really about the same as you, but Danielle, where are you at with your rankings? What do you think?
Okay, so it's again, I'm coming from a very different perspective because
I
only hardcore rated of all expansions. The only raid I ever seriously rated Mythic was Warlords of Draenor.
Oh no!
Ironically enough, but hey, I was 13 out of 13 Mythic, so sit down, everybody.
Nothing wrong with that. That's right.
Ridiculous. So a lot of my like feelings about these expansions have to do with like, I don't know, just like the questing and gameplay and dailies and stuff that you do when you're not necessarily a hardcore raider. And I would say my favorite expansion was Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King was probably the most alt-friendly expansion. Like all of my characters were similarly geared, and it was fun to level them. And then you could hit 100 and you could go farm your Valor and then get tons of gear. And I just felt it was very satisfying and fun. And then with my second favorite being Legion, because I feel like Legion offers more things to do than any expansion we've ever had. And I'm a constant complainer about legendaries. I haven't gotten all my legendaries. I just checked. I have 54 days played this expansion. So I don't have as much as a lot left.
And I was gonna be like, what?
Yeah, what?
No, days. Yeah, so I don't have all my legendaries. I'm not 75. I think I'm 73 on one of my weapons and like 70 on the other two. But I've felt like Legion has offered so much to do. I liked the dynamic scaling. I liked that I could finish the story in every zone before I moved on.
Yeah.
I also have a friend who started playing WoW this expansion, and she plays it like it's a solo game. She plays it like it's Elder Scrolls. Like she just plays it like an MMO, like an RPG without the MMO element. And I don't feel like there's any other expansions you really could have done that. And I would put my third at Burning Crusade, because if for no other reason than just the nostalgia factor, like it was the first expansion that I played. I started playing beginning of Burning Crusade, and I remember like downing Prince at the end of Kara for the first time, and you know I remember going to like TK for the first time. You know what I mean? Like all these just nostalgia feelings.
I believe TBC was the first expansion any of us could play for WoW. That's right. I said it. I went there. That's right. That's right. I said it.
Because it was technically the first expansion. Okay. All right. Good one, Dad.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And we don't even have the end of Legion's new like system changes, because you talk about like the most you can do in the game, but in 7.3.5, probably after the holiday period, we get the whole leveling rework.
So excited about this.
Yeah, which is a huge one.
Dope.
I mean,
it's so exciting.
Bellular has literally already made, I think, 7 videos about just this topic alone. So if you don't know about...
Bellular makes 7 videos about every topic.
Every topic.
Get 42,000 like million views, and I'm like, where are all these WoW players coming from to even watch your videos?
And...
like, I don't... Crazy. He'll just make a video that's like what I think about this topic, but in a much more eloquent way. It gets like 400,000 views. Where are these people coming from? He's got shit figured out.
And at least half of them have the same thumbnail. That Jaina thumbnail has gotten its mileage.
It's true.
Letting you know.
It's true. That Jaina thumbnail like looks a little bit like me, and it creeps me out. Every once in a while I'll see it, and with the white hair and the braid and the like angry face.
And the angry face.
Yeah, I'm always mad.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
That's awesome.
It's okay.
I forgot. Yeah, can we get some?
I know.
We get pray for Bellular. Can we get some Bellulade? Apparently, Taliesin and Evitel are taking some of their Bellulade fun to help Danielle make 40 things about WoW videos, not 39. So
it's gonna take a lot of money.
Yeah, to get that one more thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
The last video I did, there were actually only 38 things, because I was just unhappy with one of the things, so I put a standby screen in the middle of the video and then just went on like it didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag professional.
Yeah. So this one also comes up then. If you ran WoW, if you ran WoW, right? And this is looking forward to
I don't want to do that.
No? The Battle for Azeroth. What would you, if there's something that you would change from the systems of Legion to Battle for Azeroth, or as we are actually calling it, Froth. That's because of Evitel. What would you change off the top of your head? Is something you'd change? Froth. It's for Azeroth. Froth.
I know, it's funny.
I'm
good. Sorry. I told you, we were talking about it before the stream, that none of us really religiously watch other WoW people's videos, because you don't want to copy people, and you don't want to pick up what they say on accident. So I had yet to hear Froth, and I really like it. I really like it.
Froth. Yep. Because battle is fine, but Froth is just weird and awkward and funny.
What about BFA?
It's funny.
No, BFA doesn't work. You don't call acronyms. It's MOP,
I call BFA.
No.
WAD.
The only one that has
I have a friend who calls Wrath Watlick.
What about TBC?
Calls it what? Watlick?
He calls it Watlick.
That's
every
amazing.
time.
I don't
He's got a very southern accent too, which kind of makes it better.
What about TBC though? You say TBC?
We say TBC. That's about the only one that gets acronyms.
Now we're gonna say TBC.
I just call it BC. I don't even call it TBC.
Well, we just call it FA.
The isn't necessary in me.
That's true.
Getting back to the question though, I'm actually been thinking about it, because I was reading up the notes earlier in the day. I mean, I've been playing World of Warcraft for a long time, and I like some of the changes they've introduced, and I dislike other changes, of course, and blah blah blah, perspective, yada yada. For me, throughout all of Legion, and really its extended.
There's a raptor. There's a raptor on the loose. Hello?
It's extended prior to Legion as well. It seems that no matter what raid we go into, no matter what difficulty we go into, dungeons, Mythic Plus dungeons, whatever, there is this ever-present, this common issue creeping up throughout the game, and it's becoming more and more of an issue, I think, with every passing expansion. The Shaman class. The Shaman class.
Hang on, hold on.
Around
Something is happening. Something's happening with Discord.
What?
Oh, I've lost his
Hello?
camera.
Can you hear me?
His camera turned off. I'm sorry.
Hello?
I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I don't know. Chat. I think we lost
He
his.
just went to go take care of the loose velociraptor in his life.
Yep. I don't know.
Maybe he just left because he's over you. One of the two.
No, I wouldn't ask if they could take the baby to it, because he's literally on the other side of the door playing hide and seek, and that's why he's screaming so loud. It's on the literal
not a
other
great way
side
to
of the
hide
door.
or seek. I'm missing the strategy in that move.
Yep.
Oh man. Anyways, yeah, Shaman class. That's where I'd go.
Oh my god.
Thinking Shamans.
Like, wait, do you have a Resto Shaman in your raid group?
Yeah, of course.
Do you not like soggy heels? I don't understand.
Wait. Phrasing?
The word soggy doesn't really inspire a lot. Let's say that first.
That's
I'm
what
not- I'm not a
shaman
big
do.
fan.
We do wet stuff.
Not a big fan of running through the mud. Just
We
not.
make
not
it slippery.
Nope. No. I'm
You're
good.
not making
I'm
this
good.
any better, Danielle. You're not.
I
I'm
mean,
not a big fan of the sog.
when I've told a lie, you tell me to stop.
Oh my goodness. No, so I mean, I guess shamans aside, if I could change one aspect of WoW, I don't know, man. We know the legendary system isn't carrying over to BFA, so that's not a topic we can talk about. I mean, and quite frankly, the artifact power system, artifact knowledge system, kind of bugged me, even for as much time as I was able to invest in the game this year. The Heart of Azeroth, or the Azeroth system, or whatever it's going to be called. I like the fact that it's automatic. We don't have to worry about doing this or doing that. So I feel like, and this is something I say on my stream fairly frequently on a regular basis, is, for as much hate as Blizzard gets for these systems or whatever, for the most part, not in all aspects, but for the most part, they do a pretty good job learning from their mistakes. And I think we're seeing a lot of that from WoD to Legion, and not from Legion to BFA, because the systems that are complained about frequently are being touched upon. I mean, look at Mythic Plus. Mythic Plus is, for the most part, a functional, enjoyable system. There are certain aspects of it that I'm sure bug certain people, and there are things that are changing, such as we're going to be getting that battle res change coming in the next patch. That'll be interesting. But as a whole, people seem to enjoy Mythic Plus, and that carried over from the challenge mode system before that, and blah blah blah. I don't have one thing off the top of my head, but I think Blizzard, I think we as almost as a society, as a community, need to remember that they are working on things. It's easy to hate. It's easy to throw some throw some nonsense their way, but I think they do a pretty good job of listening and trying to find a balance for most players out there. That's my perspective, at least.
Yeah, there is a learning curve that continues to happen. But the joke that always happens every expansion, though, is like, when are we going to get out of beta? So definitely Warlords was a live beta for a very long time. Legion definitely had its moments.
Yeah.
But I mean, because Danielle touched upon all the things you can do in Legion, and I mean, the two big things that I wanted to make sure that I bring up here real quick before I toss the question over to you is that systems wise, Mythic Plus obviously goes forward, but we're getting two completely new ways to play World of Warcraft outside of the normal like dungeons and raids and leveling.
Yeah, with the Hello Kitty Island adventures.
I mean, okay, they're uncharted islands and warfronts.
My bad.
But you're not wrong. Yes, the Hello Kitty Island adventures, according to.
I'm super excited for them. Like, I'm not actually making fun of them. Like, I just like I'm really pumped about it. I think it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be like Scenarios 2.0.
Essentially, yeah, it is.
But with pirates.
And monkeys and other things. Yep.
Oh, I don't like monkeys.
Don't hate on the hosen, man. Don't hate on the hosen.
No, I like have a real fear of chimpanzees.
No,
I'd rather be
monkey
thrown
when she was
into
a
a
kid.
den of lions than a den of chimpanzees, for sure.
My mom, she's visiting for the weekend. She had a monkey when she was a kid, as a pet, literally.
No, that's not
She loved
okay.
it.
It'll eat her face.
That's not okay.
No, thank you.
I'm serious.
I'm glad she's okay.
I want one day.
No, don't get him. Not if. No, don't do it.
Danielle,
Google
just going
Travis. Google
I'm going
Travis
there.
the chimp and then come back and tell me if you want a monkey.
Not all...
I used to work at real quick. I used to work at Best Buy, and there was this woman who would come in every once in a while who had a service animal as her monkey was her service animal. I'm serious.
Fake
had a
news.
diaper, had a vest, had a leash on it.
Anybody
just...
can get a vest and a leash.
I mean,
Apparently,
it would crawl
anybody can get a
around.
monkey.
It would go everywhere. It was crazy.
No.
It's a friendly little fella too.
That's what they thought about Travis.
Who's Travis?
A monkey who ate someone's face off. Don't you watch Oprah?
I don't think Oprah's... Is she on anymore?
Wait, TLDR. I was on a plane one time, and the only channel that came in on the little back of the seat TV was Animal Planet, and there was a 3-hour documentary on the dangers of chimps, and I'm ruined from that. Like, I never had a fear of monkeys until I was stuck on this plane for 3 hours watching about Travis the chimp, who was the chimp from the Old Navy commercials, ate a lady's face off.
So this is my
They
show
played
today.
the 911 call, and there were monkey sounds in the background. It was horrifying. It was...
Oh my goodness.
I'm not
terrible.
ready. It
Oh
is terrible.
goodness.
It is. Monkeys are
Wow.
scary. I want
Well,
no
my
part
mom
in
had a
that.
she had a great experience. That was like 40 years ago. So.
Chat, this is how far into the show we are that I've lost total
What do you
control.
think? We can't see that. What do you? we
That's
can't
his
see that.
5-year-old phone.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
4 years old, okay?
His
No,
phone
it's my
starts kindergarten
timer.
this year.
Oh, 33 minutes.
33
We're doing
minutes.
fine. We have 7 minutes to cover 18 more topics. We're fine.
No,
Have we gotten around to Panzer's?
No, we haven't.
My opinion is
Oh, wait,
I
she's
don't like
here, isn't she?
monkeys.
That's so. If you ran WoW, you'd remove all hosen and/or monkeys
Just
from the entire
remove
game.
all
He's over
monkeys
here, yeah.
from the game. Also, I would put ducks into the game because there's no ducks in
Yes!
WoW, but we
Oh.
have monkeys.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I-
Like, girl, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't
And
know
tacos.
what's happening.
And tacos. Wait, we need tacos too. Hold on.
For
Ducks
real.
and tacos. Make it
Ducks
happen.
and tacos.
Are there really
Make it
no
happen,
ducks in
Blizzard.
World of Warcraft?
There are no ducks in World of
There are no
Warcraft.
ducks.
Chat
There
room,
are
we need
birds,
some.
but not
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
There are no,
No
ducks in World of Warcraft.
There are no ducks.
Can we get that like trending on Twitter? Just hashtag and
Ducks
hit
and
at the
Just
Warcraft
everybody
devs.
tweet at WatcherDev, WATCHERDEV.
Mm-hmm.
Bring ducks or bring death.
Bring ducks or bring death.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
Canceling my sub, ducks or
Ducks
die.
die. Yes.
Yeah, we have
Amazing.
seagulls, but no ducks.
The seagulls are bad news, man. Don't
Oh
mess
yeah,
with
they
them.
are.
Bad news.
Yeah, there's a rubber duck pet, and there's that duck floaty in
The
the goblin
bobber,
area.
yeah, but no duck.
But no actual duck.
Which is weird because that means that like the citizens of Azeroth are aware that ducks exist. What happened to them? Was there a duck extinction? Was there an 8-mile wide meteor that just crashed into the world and made it so that plants couldn't do photosynthesis, so all the plant eaters died,
Wait,
and then all
like,
the meat
pardon?
eaters died?
Those poor
You don't
ducks.
know.
What do
It
ducks? What do ducks eat other than bread that people throw?
You
What?
are not supposed to feed a duck
Oh.
bread. It's very bad
What,
for them.
dude?
I
I didn't
got
say
yelled
we
at by the
should.
internet for feeding a duck bread. Don't
What
do
do
that.
ducks
You'll make
eat?
that mistake.
Eggs, snails,
Like, post
worms,
your nudes instead.
mollusks,
It will be taken
crustacean?
better than telling
Algae?
people that you fed a duck bread.
Well, today I learned.
Today I learned.
Today I learned.
Well, that was a can of worms that I guess. So classic WoW.
Oh, I have
Oh,
unpopular opinions
man.
about this.
No, if your opinion's unpopular, I guarantee.
No, I am the face
that
of the
question.
resistance. Just ask.
So
I'm really
am I.
not. I actually don't care either way.
Same.
By the way,
Can
but
we
I
get a high
think
five? Wait, can we get a high five? No, this way. Can we get
This
a high
way.
five? No. Yes, there you go. All right, cool.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'll
that
let
was
you
the
speak.
wrong way, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
oops.
Dagnabbit, Panzer. All right.
I
listen,
tried. I screwed up. My bad. My bad.
Can we
Wait.
get that gift, please? That needs to be a gift.
Listen, it's really hard. Like, to be fair, on my screen it was right.
Oh god.
Yeah,
It was correct from my point of view.
yeah.
So here's my opinion on Classic WoW.
Go for it.
Don't care.
Oh,
Like,
man.
either way. I genuinely believe that when it comes out, there'll be this surge of popularity, and it like 95% of those players will not be playing after about a month and a half.
I
I
agree.
think it'll be the flavor of the week. I think
Preach it,
that
sister,
it was
preach it.
announced way too soon. I don't think they should have announced it until they had a playable demo because they've officially overshadowed everything else they did. And I think that there is a very loud minority in that community that there was no reason to rustle them up before they actually had a demo that was playable. Like, we all get to listen to them for 2 years now on every single one of our pieces of content. I love J. Allen Brack as a human being. I think that he should not. I think that it was a bad decision to announce it when he did. I think it's really bad for the community of WoW. It
makes me wonder, because this past BlizzCon 2017 was a World of Warcraft themed BlizzCon. Every other is a WoW BlizzCon. Historically, every other is a WoW BlizzCon because of how expansions announce. But they had enough to go with the Terran Gregory in-game cinematic, the actual Battle for Azeroth cinematic, which may be their best one they've ever created.
The best cinematic they've ever done.
Holy crap.
It's not maybe, it is.
But
can we watch it? Hold on, wait, let's watch it real quick, shall we?
I mean, I'm going to put it on.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead.
No, it's literally right there right now. But the problem with it is that they brought up Classic WoW during a WoW expansion BlizzCon release, like, teaser and all this kind of stuff. But like what you said,
no information about it. No information.
Nothing about it. If they would have released it next year and been like,
I don't think this
Classic
was
WoW is on the demo floor.
Totally honest, I feel like it was a few people. This wasn't. It just felt very like disconnected from the rest of BlizzCon.
Right.
It didn't even feel like Blizzard was united in their approach to it. And being how stereotypically toxic the people who are really, really wanting Classic WoW are, I think it was a poor PR decision to announce it at the same time as an expansion.
Yep. No, I totally agree.
And without having an actual demo. Like, I don't think they should ever be announcing things without some sort of footage, demo, something. Like, don't tell people that you have an idea so that they can sit around and, excuse my French, circle jerk about said idea for 2 or 3 or however many years.
Yep. It was a risky move. I know they did it to almost quell
That's where my problem is. As the person who was literally at the receiving end of all the hate in that situation, it was done. It was quelled. Nobody had said anything about it for a while. People didn't even think they were getting an announcement at BlizzCon. It was over. And if they wanted to do Classic for the sake of doing Classic, there was no reason to announce it at this BlizzCon. That was somebody who didn't want to be the enemy anymore and just allowed someone else to be the enemy now. And that's it. It didn't feel very good.
So here's my opinion on the whole Classic thing. First and foremost, I agree with everything. Too soon, not a fan, don't care, blah, blah, blah. That being said, I'm the kind of person, kind of player, the kind of whatever you want to call me. I want it to be successful. Like, I want the people who want Classic to have a blast. I want them to have fun. I want it to be exactly everything they want.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, my fear, as somebody who doesn't even care about the Classic experience, and just to give some context, the reason why I don't care about Classic WoW is I've been there, I've done that. I know why it's alluring and attractive to people out there, because they want to reminisce. They like that nostalgic feeling and the idea of it. My fear, however, is that when they're able to sink their teeth into it, when they're able to log in and start leveling and have fun, like you said, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, whatever it is, there is a finite amount of content associated with and within World of Warcraft Classic. My perspective, and this is something I've said a million times over, the idea of a Classic server that has a start and an end just seems so weird and unnecessary.
It's not an MMORPG if it has an end.
Right, like my perspective, whatever you listen, this is how I feel. Progression servers are where, if they're going to do this, why not make it a progression server? Hey, we launch on this day. The first amount of content is unlocked. X months later, the next patch launches. X months later, the next patch, the next raid launches. And over the course of literal years, patches unlock, raids unlock, expansions unlock, leveling's unlocked, so on and so forth. And eventually that server catches up to live. And if you want to repeat the process again, Blizzard can make another progression server. This is something EverQuest has done for years now, and it's very successful.
Yeah, the problem is
Classic's latching on so tightly. People are latching on to it, I should say.
The problem is that there is, first of all, I don't think that Blizzard should be taking forum posts into super consideration when designing games.
Yeah.
Like, I think that we should leave game design to game designers. I think there's a certain amount of feedback that is okay, but if you actually sampled the entire population of every active player of World of Warcraft, the opinions would not match up with opinions on the forums, because you have to be a pretty passionately positive or passionately negative person to leave a comment anywhere on the internet. You have to really have strong feelings to do that. And most people don't have strong feelings. Like, most people don't care that much, which is fine. But it also is like, I don't want anything taken away from live WoW for classic WoW.
Well,
and I don't know.
Well, I was going to curtail on that, but they've openly said that, and on their recruitment page, there is a different team they're going to build for this, which is great.
Yeah.
They're going to expand the teams and have it its own thing. And Ian came out on the recent dev interview and said that they understand that vanilla means vanilla, classic would be classic, but what version of that happens? And the fact that
they're never going to make everybody happy.
No,
they won't. It's impossible. Yeah,
it's absolutely impossible, because there is obviously a devout fan base for classic World of Warcraft, and I'm with you on this one too, Ryan. I was there. I have an old hard drive with pictures of my Cthulhu kill the night that it was nerfed, which nerfs and hotfixes back in vanilla. Servers went down and had to come back up because of the old system.
I hope that in classic servers, every Tuesday, WoW is unplayable.
Yeah.
Like, they have the technology for it to be up, but they just flip a switch. And then they credit your account in a day.
That happens so often in vanilla. Oh, gosh.
I mean, there will be a dedicated fan base and a dedicated player base.
Oh, for sure. It just isn't as big as it appears on the internet right now.
I completely agree. There will be people that love it, and there will be people that log onto it and never touch it again after they've accomplished whatever it is they want to accomplish. Yeah, that's just the way it's going to be. I don't see it unfolding any other way. And again, I'm sure all three of us can agree on this. We're not saying this because we hate classic or we hate the people who want to play classic. We want it to be successful.
Wow.
Sure, we want it to be successful.
Let me be clear.
I just don't understand how it's going to be successful long term, and maybe it's not supposed to be successful long term. I don't know, but it just seems so weird to me.
Well, and you had talked earlier about making it like a rolling thing where they did new expansions, and like one of the big things I keep seeing on these forums is people really angry because they felt like they had accomplished all this stuff in WoW, and then there was an expansion and it undid what they accomplished. So the thing is, a big portion of this, or at least a portion, I guess I don't know how big, but a portion of this fan base does, like, they just want to sit at end game forever. Like, there's no way they're going to make everybody happy. Which is why I think the idea of them inherently doing something specifically to make people happy is misguided. Like, if they want to make classic, that's fine. I just don't think they should have done it as a response to. They just taught people that if you behave badly, you get what you want.
And that's sort of how hotfixes go and things like that in the Mythic Endgame rating community, at least to some extent. So they do still sort of cave to that, which in a way is not caving. It's responding to your community, and that's fine. But yeah, if they would have launched this, again, my only stance, if they would have launched this next year, let's call it 2018, where we're not going to have, we're getting Battle for Azeroth, we're like all the new expansions there, but...
I agree.
Also, this, and there's like a demo on the floor. They've got some like actual like feature changes that they're going to be fixing in the game. Yeah, then it would have been like, oh, JL and Breck.
It makes me wonder, like, why did they announce it 2017? Just because there was an uproar, you think? I mean, what was the point?
Well, that's what's weird is there wasn't an uproar. It almost
exactly. I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal at the time.
I don't know.
It's weird.
It made my life pretty miserable for a while, though.
We will definitely see. All I know empirically is that Bellyler will probably make at least 74 more videos. If not, actually, you know what? 89. Yeah, 70-ish videos.
If you donate to Taliesin and Evital, it might be 90.
Might be 90.
Maybe they can roll it up to an even 90.
Yeah, get the Belly Fund out there to make sure that he goes over like Classic WoW's new textured UI. OMG, it's so beautiful, or whatever, you know. Well, I love Bellular, okay? He's been on my show multiple times. I'm making fun of him, but still. Yeah.
Well, it's like, it's not really making fun of him. I mean, mad respect for what he does. Like, he works super hard. He puts out like 100 videos a day. It's nuts.
Yeah, normally
they all get 17 million views each. Yeah. It's crazy.
The other thing I got to bring up here to move us along from this is something that's completely ridiculous and fun and came at a great time, mostly because Ben Brode is just what a beautiful man.
He's my favorite person in the world, really.
So dungeon runs in Hearthstone, kobolds and catacombs, PvE Hearthstone, outside of all the adventures, of course. This is my jam.
I haven't tried it yet.
Really?
It is
Well, okay,
really
so I
good.
played Hearthstone pretty regularly until
Sure.
like the 3rd or 4th expansion/adventure mode came out, and then I was like, I cannot keep up. I do
Right.
not play this game to justify the amount of money that I'm spending.
Sure.
Every single time something comes out, I have no idea how to play again, and I have to relearn. And it was originally a game that I played as a relaxing thing, and it turned into frustrating. So I was like, whatever, I give up. And then when they announced dungeon runs, I was like, wait, I want to try this because it, isn't as intense, and you get to play against a computer instead of people. And
Well, less intense because you're not playing against people, so there's less like stress there for sure. But the later like boss,
I'm sure it's hard.
boss
crazy.
6, 7, 8,
It's hard, but
not
it's not
easy.
humiliating.
Yeah, and that's true. That's true. Unless you're playing it on stream and you have all the backseat Hearthstone pros in your chat telling you what you should be doing after you missed lethal every turn. Yeah. But if you haven't done dungeon runs yet, these are actually legit. They are super, super fun.
Yes.
I'll definitely try it out.
They are way too fun. The whole thing is free too. You don't like earn anything directly, and the cards you're playing with are not yours. It's all everything is contained
really
in dungeon
cool.
runs. Yeah.
That's dope.
So I've done multiple dungeon runs. I won, and my first time doing the dungeon run, I picked whatever the bottom middle of the 9, the bottom middle class. I can't remember which one it is, but I picked the bottom middle
Hunter?
class. No, it's not Hunter. Hunter's middle, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
anyway, the point is, I picked the bottom middle one. Who cares what it is? And I beat all 8 bosses. Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, well, that was fun. It wasn't that hard.
Okay.
And I have not won since. I've done like 8 other games. I wipe at boss 3, boss 7, boss 5. I keep wiping, man. I can't do it.
Yeah,
So,
we had a really fun mini run.
mage.
I had the double battle cry Cthulhu wombo combo that's hilarious, and I still lost. The darkness still kicked my ass. I put my trust in Cthulhu, and he betrayed me because he destroyed boss 6 and 7, dusted with Cthulhu combo. But the darkness, nothing. Cthulhu to the darkness, pff,
That's awesome.
I still lost. Still lost. It was really good, but
Love it.
you should try it though. It's real good.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, if you guys like card games and not really a fan of Hearthstone, give this a try because it's a lot of fun. I agree.
It is definitely good.
I agree.
I'm gonna move.
I just watched you delete a huge section of notes from the notes because we rambled for so long.
I'm moving it. I was about to say.
Things.
I'm moving it to after the break.
Things,
we'll start
I've
with
got
that.
plenty
and
of
go.
time. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
sorry about this. It's my own fault. It's
Unbelievable.
me.
You think you know a guy, then he starts deleting notes left and right.
Blame Panzer.
Wow. Do we have? Oh, the only other thing I had in this topic with the BlizzCon stuff was just about your BlizzCon 2017 experience. Ryan didn't go because he popped out a kid, so he's busy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me?
weird.
It was my wife. Thank you very much.
Okay.
It
That makes
counts
more
as
sense.
both of you popped out a kid. Okay.
I don't know if she
No,
agreed with you on that.
I haven't had a kid, but speaking from a female perspective, no, I don't think it counts.
I don't think it counts.
I don't think that
I'm-
counts.
I'm with Pans on this one.
I think that she did that on her own.
To be fair, wait. To be fair, my wife had a C-section, so actually, neither of us popped
There was
out.
no
I mean, did you get cut open, stitched back up? No, you did not.
I was just clarifying. She actually didn't give birth. She had it ripped out of her. So that was.
Oh
What
my
the
God, that's still
God.
giving birth.
That was an
Good
experience.
goodness.
Oh my god. Okay. But I was gonna say if you had anything you wanted to just like end cap off with going to BlizzCon, Danielle, and then what Ryan sort of absorbed through all of Bellular's videos by sitting at home. So, but how was your experience at the con this year? Because I bumped into you like at least twice, and it was like, "Hi, Danielle. Bye, Danielle."
Yeah. Well, that's me every year at
Yeah,
BlizzCon.
yeah.
I mean, not every year. The first couple of years I got to experience it like a regular person, but I work pretty much 24/7 at BlizzCon. I'm like nonstop. I don't get to see or do anything. But it's so much fun and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I'm always so excited to get to do it. This year I helped to judge the talent contest. And I hosted a panel about content creation, which was pretty fun. I was like the moderator of it. And I did all sorts of stuff. I made a bunch of videos. I was a busy person, but this was a great BlizzCon, one of the best BlizzCons. I also thought it was brilliant what they did with the patches on the backpack. I've never seen them do like a scavenger hunt type thing like that was so successful. Like everybody was wearing their backpacks.
That's
and had
literally
all the
right
badges.
behind you, right there.
Yeah,
right there.
right there.
Right there.
What they do? I want to know. I don't know anything about
They the BlizzCon goodie bag had like it's all. Hold on, I'll grab it. I'm wearing sweatpants.
Okay.
Grab. Yeah. Grab it.
But I was gonna say I loved the intro and how they had the different stages
backpack
too.
That
Go
they
for it.
did this year had all Velcro on the front,
Yeah.
so you can like interchange the badges, and it came with 6. But then you could buy more, and you could also there was an area to trade your badges with other people at the Darkmoon Fair, and then a bunch of different booths were giving them away. You had to do different things, and then they were giving them away. So I just thought it was neat to see everybody collect all the badges and walking around with them on their
That's
their
cool.
bags.
IRL loot box.
Yeah, it was fun.
Kind of, yeah. Cool. But you were talking about making videos. I had to go over to your YouTube page just to double check this real quick. So I think you had your Q&A discussion started before, and then your BlizzCon sneak peek, but then your predictions, and then how many videos did you make when you were actually at BlizzCon? It's got to be like almost 10.
6 or 7 more. I don't know, because some of them went on
got
Wowhead's channel.
Oh.
So like I was doing stuff for both. That GeForce video was also a BlizzCon video. I probably did like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Total. And some of it got rolled over and moved to like not actually BlizzCon, where like, you know, the gear changes and the expansion. That's technically stuff we learned at BlizzCon.
Right.
But
yeah.
No,
it's really good. I was gonna look at I didn't even pre-load Ryan's YouTube channel because he doesn't do YouTube
How
anymore.
dare you? How dare you? Don't know me. Okay, it's fine. I don't. That's fair. Okay.
You don't.
And listen, I'm a streamer. That's what I do. I stream. I don't really make
Same.
YouTube videos.
Same.
I really don't. I mean,
like 85.
I do live stuff.
90% streamer too. Yeah.
Oh, that's not me.
These days. Yeah, the exact opposite. No big deal.
I stream sometimes, but I stream on YouTube, not Twitch, which is weird. Nobody does that, but I do that because I'm on YouTube primarily. So
some people do.
Some people do. Pally Time streams on both. He does YouTube and Twitch. So I mean,
you're allowed to do that.
I don't know if he's
Some people are.
See, I don't know actually because that would be a question for Pally Time because I think he mostly.
Would be a question for someone, all right.
Yeah, that's an interesting one because I thought
something about a break.
Yeah, well, there are exclusivity things in contracts now, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For some people.
Yeah, I'm not bringing that up, Danielle. Don't get salty, okay?
Oh my.
Oh, salt is not the flavor today.
Oh my.
Not today.
Oh my.
I gotcha.
Not today.
But so outside of that, Ryan, what did you think sitting at home soaking it all in? Like, because you watched the virtual ticket when you were watching it, yeah?
I did, of course, yes, of course. I have that fancy schmancy mountain game that I'm awesome. Little 2-seat blimp.
Yep.
I enjoy. I mean, listen, I'm easily entertained. I find enjoyment out of pretty much anything and everything in life, and I'd love. I mean, come on, man. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. I'm a whatever you want to call me through and through. Before I started streaming and all that nonsense, like I would grab my favorite junk foods. I would grab my gal, my wifey, and we'd sit down and we'd enjoy BlizzCon, and we still do that to this day, man. It's so much fun seeing the BFA announcement and the BFA trailer. The cinematic, like we said earlier in the show, was just unbelievable. It's so well done. And I could go into BFA and a whole bunch of that stuff, but we can talk about that later. But as a whole, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I found myself watching more panels this year on the virtual ticket than I thought I was going to. Like I wound up watching some of the art panels. There was that one Overwatch panel with Jeff and someone else. I can't remember who it is. My apologies, not that they'd ever see this. But
wow,
they went into like everything relating to what led to Hearthstone. To Overwatch. What led to Overwatch.
Yeah.
And that was such a well done panel. It was like an hour and a half long, or whatever it was. It was amazing. But as a whole, I thoroughly enjoyed BlizzCon 2017. I'm looking forward. We wanted to go in person at 2018, but we're probably not going to be able to go back. We went in 2015, but we'll probably wind up back there in person 2019.
You got to
we'll see how it goes in.
No way. 2018 BlizzCon, because it's not going to be a World of Warcraft BlizzCon, will actually be one that I can go to and not work. Because I'll be like maybe an interview and like hang out, but I want to go and just like be there finally and not lug around all my camera gear. And Zillions now, my manager knows all the madness that happens when you go to BlizzCon with me now. So as what?
Speaking of BlizzCon, so you guys want to know how awesome Bay here is, Mr. Bayular?
More of this? Come on,
man. So this is something that Bay gave to myself and a few other people. I wasn't special enough to get it just for myself.
Wow,
but
really?
He had these commissioned. Like, how cool is that? That was back when I was playing my Orc Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the
that
way, the Wakanda's
Fabulina
name
art?
is Brutalzai, not Brutal, but that's okay.
Freenone art?
So
It's Farnham. Yeah,
Farnham.
Farnham. Yeah.
so cool. I obviously literally have it on my wall. I mean, I still appreciate you doing that for me, man.
Aw, so nice.
I mean, I've done little. I mean, you guys now have, you know, the avatars that I got commissioned for Tutron for you guys. I do little things like that.
So cool.
Nice guy. Good guy,
my
Bay.
goodness.
Bay is
my
Bay.
goodness.
It writes itself. You know, my name has been
It writes itself.
BAY, which is a bay of water, a body of water, an inlet, right? That's where it's from. Back in the day when I used to write and create.
I thought that was an
Custom
acronym for a second. Like, I
No.
don't know if anybody just saw a blank expression go across my face, but I'm like, body of water. That's bow. I don't know.
No, it's like a body. Danielle.
I understand. No, I know what
Oh,
a bay
goodness.
is, but like the way I don't know, man. It's been a
That's
long day. I'm
awesome.
hungry. I could use a taco. Continue.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Taco it up.
Don't play into his
Taco
fetishes.
Taco
Come on
it
now.
up.
Don't play into his fetishes. All right. I think I'm gonna move us along so we can get to some chat Q&A and stuff. Because there's a bunch of questions that were submitted in my Discord earlier that you can break down. So
Okay.
I'm gonna babble about some things real quick here yet again, and then we'll move this show forward because we're already at like 58 minutes. What is this? My phone won't really focus because it's too bright. But anyway, again, if you have missed this episode or any of the previous ones, of course they're all on my. Get the tacos out of chat. You can't see it. Get out of here. You can go see, of course, all the episodes on my YouTube channel, as well as iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play Music. The audio-only versions do go up online, but all the side content, as well as the channel updates that myself and my manager Zillion sat down with recently. We go over a lot of Patreon things and Designed by Humans and upcoming shows and specials. There's the pre-BlizzCon special with Taliesin, Evitel, and Bellular. There's also the post-BlizzCon special with Nobble and Preach. The cosplay spotlight recently. We had the State of Mythic and Taurus with my guest last week. And again, of course, if you missed the beginning of the show, the Mythic World First Argus interview will be coming soon. We may have to record it off stream, and it'll be only a YouTube video. Of course, I'll send it out, of course, when it gets out there, but due to the timing and the holidays, all this other madness, but that is on the horizon. People have been asking about that. So if you're curious, there's your answer. Additionally, of course, thank you to everyone that has been supporting the show with the new rewards and tiers and unlocks on Patreon, of course. So Troffles, Ludovicus, Taislin, R4, Dalthier, Screws Loose, Mia, Druish, and Chaos for that time. Thank you very much for that. And the BTS of this show will be recorded after we're done being nerds here for a little while as like an after show, audio only. That'll be up on Patreon later. So go check those out if you want more of this show or past shows. Those are listed there, of course. And Danielle was talking about food, and I have to plug this, otherwise he gets mad at me. But the show today has been partly sponsored by Daily Harvest. I'm very, 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 very leery and careful with any affiliates that I've put on the show or on the stream. This one I have been partaking in for the better part of almost all of this year. So if you want smoothies or breakfast bowls or, oh my God, what else do they have now? They have all their new soups that they have. You can go check out Daily Harvest. There is a link down below the stream. And if you use the code FinalBossTV, you'll get half off your first order or 3 free cups, essentially. Because you order 6 smoothies and you'll get 3 for free if you want to do that. So go check that out down below if you like. It's really good. I swear to you, there is a smoothie that is all full of healthy food and it tastes like liquid carrot cake. It is delicious. Way too good. So go check out Daily Harvest down below, and thank you for supporting the show and keeping my butt sitting here talking to all of your butts. All right. So,
Commentary, and he doesn't. Care.
excuse me? You're on.
Yeah,
what?
we were talking about the smoothies, and you don't give a crap.
What were we talking about? Smoothies. Go ahead.
You didn't hear my excitement. I was like, "Oh,
No.
is that the
Unbelievable.
smoothie place? I wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah,
try
yeah.
that."
See
and,
how
like,
we're
nothing.
treated? You see how we're treated?
Well, I
This
have
is
to.
an old
I
show
mute you
and
guys
call
when I'm doing my little
without Final
blab.
Boss TV.
Wait, what are you
God.
talking about the smoothies, Danielle? What were you saying?
I
My
just
goodness.
wanted. I almost bought that one time, and I was like, "Wow, these look really great." But I didn't know
Danielle.
if they were good or if they tasted healthy. And I don't want them if they taste healthy.
Well, okay. There are some that will taste just healthy, like the green smoothies, basically. Like those are going to taste more healthy, right? But no, they are.
Yeah, I'm browsing them now.
They are way good. I would highly recommend. Start out with only a box of 6 and just pick 6 different ones,
And try them.
Go from there. There are some that usually are coconut.
Ooh, look at that strawberry and peach.
So there are coconut water-based ones, or you can do almond or soy milk or cashew milk or whatever in others, because there's they suggest on the cup. But I'm serious. I should take a picture and put it on my Instagram of the freezer. Well, if you've been following my Instagram, you know that I do like the What's My Smoothie little side thing I did before. I'll kick it off again. Daily Harvest actually sent me a shirt with my hashtag on it. Hashtag What's My Smoothie.
Oh my God, I want to get sponsored by smoothies.
Yeah.
This looks great.
They are really good, but they have, it's smoothies, overnight oats, soups, parfaits. I have not tried those yet because I probably can't eat them, but hey. But no, it's
Wait, why can't you eat parfaits?
Well, because I'm like 90% paleo, so I don't know if I can.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not any percent anything.
I know.
I just eat food, all of it.
You're a spaghetti girl.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, 100% spaghetti.
I do like spaghetti a lot. You're not wrong.
Danielle, carrot and chia with almond milk.
Like the pet?
No, that's the one that tastes. I'll bring it up on screen.
I see it.
It's
Carrot and chia smoothie. Ready? I'm going to read the description.
Do it.
We've all been there. A tempting cupcake from another coworker's birthday is staring at you in the face. Was your entire freaking office born this month? Next time, be armed with this delicious smoothie that tastes like carrot cake and feels like victory.
It's so
Packed
good.
with vitamins A, C, and omega-3s, antioxidants, and fiber-rich hydrating chia seeds. This blend will get you glowing in a way that buttercream never could.
Wow. I'm
Sounds
impressed.
good.
I mean, you can actually plug the shit out of them because I am technically sponsored by them to a degree.
Yeah,
so
go try.
Yeah.
It looks good.
No, it
try.
is. My two favorites are right here: carrot and chia and the cacao avocado. These are just both.
I like avocado.
The carrot and
so
chia
good.
it's got like apples in it or like dried apples or something, and then it's got carrots and cinnamon and bananas.
It's way too good. It's way too
Walnuts. It looks good.
good. I would say be very
What do you
careful.
put almond milk in it?
I do almond milk.
Taco
Yeah.
one?
Where's the taco one?
I didn't see a taco smoothie.
Be
there.
careful with watermelon and cucumber and mango and camu. Those ones will actually grow hair on your tongue.
Oh,
If you're into that
it's
kind of
not
thing.
what I want to do at all.
Yeah. But no, the acai and cherry is really good. Blueberry and hemp is fantastic. Chocolate and blueberry, obviously good. Like, just dive in. But I have a whole bunch of these.
These
in my
look really
freezer.
good.
No,
That pineapple matcha is like right up my alley too. The strawberry peach, the watermelon cucumber.
Girl,
I'm sorry,
please.
this plug was supposed to be over 30 seconds ago, but I was
Yeah.
hungry and he just put a bunch of pictures of food in front of me.
I did.
I'm ready to go. Let's have a cacao and avocado.
I literally field tested these for almost about half a year before I brought them into the stream because I want to make sure that it's something that I like, it's worth plugging. So there you go. There you go.
Especially if you're the type of person to stop at like Starbucks or something in the morning, like this is about the same price as you would pay for like a large
and it's way
cup
better
of
for you.
something, and it's probably way better for you.
Way better for you. Absolutely.
Thanks,
way
Prestos.
better.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, that was way more of an ad for Daily Harvest than I was expecting. But hey,
They did not pay for all of that. Some of it was free.
yeah, definitely. So it was definitely
Daily Harvest. Send me some smoothies.
Hey, I mean, I can hook you up with their
I can
social
hook
media
you
people.
up. I can get you that good stuff.
I'll slide you into their DMs, Danielle. I got you,
Is
girl.
the first taste free?
It's-
I'm sorry. I crack me up. No one else, just me. But
Yeah,
I think I'm hilarious.
Yeah, I experienced this in Germany firsthand. That she'll just talk and talk and talk, and she'll make herself laugh. It's great. You don't have to be
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Gotta have
Not at all.
fun.
It's
Not-
worse when I'm beveraged.
At all. So I was going to bring up, this is sort of a segue into content creation because sponsorships, affiliates, this kind of stuff is all part of how we live on the internet nowadays because
Oh,
of
it's
the
all of how I
adpocalypse.
live.
Absolutely. Well, I mean,
I just
do you want to?
assume everybody uses ad block and I need to fend for myself.
Yeah. So, because there are other ones that's snort though, right? Exactly. She does that. She does that. But do you want to give me because you're like the grizzled veteran of YouTube out of the three of
Who,
us
me?
here, Daniel. Yeah. What?
That's right. I fought and scrapped my way to the middle.
It's down below the stream, Sky. Just scroll down, my dude.
It is. I clicked the link myself. It is all the way down. It's got pictures of smoothies. It says Daily Harvest. It's next to Discord partner and under all of Bay's, particularly his paladin, who is eye level 698.
Because he's level 100.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not the one advertising my eye level 698 paladin. That's on you.
True.
Don't.
That's true.
Come on, don't kink shame me for my Twitch extensions that are just there because they look cool. Okay. All right.
Unbelievable.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Let me go over to your. Let me
your
go over to
paladin
your.
is very well geared.
Let me go over to your YouTube page real quick and see how much customization on that page is. Oh wait, it's like a small chat box and then
It's
like
true.
nothing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're
Get
not
on
wrong.
that YouTube. Yeah.
I know.
Exactly.
YouTube used to be pretty and colorful, and then they did the Google Plus thing, and
Don't bring that up.
well, actually, to be fair, I think I'm the only YouTuber on the face of the planet who wasn't against that. If for no other reason than the Google Plus integration added a customizable spam filter,
Yep.
which was like, as a person on the internet, I don't even want to pull the girl card, but as a person on the internet, very appreciated indeed.
Yep.
My spam filter would make your eyes bleed.
No, I mean, well, I've given you guff before about this because you could have you kind of poke the bear a little bit on social
for
media.
sure.
You poke the bear. You totally
for sure.
do.
Oh no, I literally meant the words that my spam filter filters.
Oh,
like if
okay.
you just read that paragraph, it's brutal to like take in that many swears spelled so poorly.
What's up?
What?
What?
Did you say something? What's up? You said brutal. What's up?
Oh my god.
What?
Freaking give it. That's 2 points to Dad this stream.
What? 2 points to Dad.
What happened?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, I
Listen,
actually
I'm
really
here.
do.
I'm here. What's up?
I really do enjoy counter trolling. Like when somebody leaves me a really nasty comment, I do enjoy screen capping it, putting it on Twitter, and
You do.
just publicly shaming that human being. It's fun for me. Is
Yeah.
it the right way to handle trolls? Maybe not. Is it the most cathartic way to handle trolls? It sure is.
Well, that not exactly the question I was asking about YouTube content creation and how you're doing, but that's a good start, I suppose.
My bad. My bad.
But I guess how have your adventures been on the internet faring recently, and like what hurdles have you overcome more recently or overall in your journey throughout the interwebs? Because I want Ryan to go after this because he has something special that he can talk about.
Oh, you have a special thing. Well, I've had a weird internet journey because I was on a couple of reality shows.
You have.
Those were weird life choices that I made. So I don't know. I don't know. I kind of try to keep in mind that anybody who comments one way or the other, you can't really take any comments too seriously because the majority of people don't comment. So like every comment does not represent anybody more than that one person. So good or bad, you kind of have to take everything with a grain of salt, and you have to make content that you like, and it's not really about anybody else, and consistency. And you know, if you ever want to quit YouTube, don't make a video saying that you're quitting. That's a thing. You know, just take a break.
Yep.
That way you can come back and it won't ruin your life. But I don't know. I just play it by ear. I just make videos I think are fun and funny, and they're usually not. But hey, it's working out. It's working out so far.
But you're becoming a reaction girl, though. That's what you're.
I didn't mean to, but it is. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. You know what it is? I'm just a very empathetic person. So when someone else is crying, like it makes me want to cry. If someone else is angry, I'm angry for them. Like I'm an emotional sponge. So those types of videos where they're trying to yank emotions out of you, they get me every time. They get me every single time. Go ahead. I don't know why people like to watch me cry, but I don't kink shame.
Yeah, well, I was gonna springboard off of that to say that I finally caught up with my busy life schedule, and that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is on Netflix now. Not a sponsor.
It is.
And I watched it the other day. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy
Volume
Volume 2. And because of my film background, and in a similar vein, I watch a lot of episodic television and movies and stuff like that. So the heartstrings, done well, ruined me. So I think I almost cried at least 3 times during Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because there was some real good
Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one and the second. I saw the second one in theaters. That's why I was surprised it was on Netflix.
Yeah, Guardians Volume 2.
Those are great.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It was really good. The first one was just fun and dorky and goofy and whatever, but this one had some real punches in like the emotional category.
The first one was like Pixar levels of emotionally devastating right at the beginning.
Oh, that's true. I guess the beginning, yeah. Okay, yeah.
With his mom?
Okay, yeah.
With his mom? Yeah.
Yeah, but the Volume 2 Guardians of the Galaxy, real good.
Real good.
Real good.
Real
so
good.
I feel for you on that level. I mean, I was prepping a video for a friend of mine recently, so I was watching a lot of the stuff and all of the coverage from BlizzCon. So the whole scene where Darren DePaul comes out and starts like thanking Blizzard for everything they've done for him, and he starts almost crying.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my
No,
God,
come
he's a
on,
nice
Darren
guy.
DePaul.
Have you
Oh
gotten to
my
meet him? Have you met him?
I have not met
No.
him yet.
He's
I've heard he's
exactly
amazing.
like that in real life too.
Yeah?
Like that's
That's
not an
awesome.
act. That's not a
Ugh.
representative that he sends of himself.
Ugh.
Like that is exactly how he
What
is
a
in real
wonderful
life.
man.
He's the nicest human being I've ever met. Like he's super great. I have nothing
That's
but good
so
things to
cool.
say about him.
That's so cool. Because he was on the judging panel with you, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Lucio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Johnny
And
Cruz
like
is
so.
right. I was super
him,
annoying
yeah,
to
him,
him.
yeah.
Like I'm certain he does not like me
Oh,
after.
no.
I'm so every time I saw him, it was like anytime there was an awkward silence, I'd make eye contact and be like, can't stop, won't stop.
Oh no.
Not
Oh,
okay.
goodness.
You can't just spam Lucio's like voice lines at Lucio's voice. Like that's not right. Or I'd start giving him fun facts about Lucio because I like know quite a bit about the Overwatch lore. So I'd be like, hey,
my
did you know
goodness.
that Lucio's only 5'2"?
Oh my goodness.
What? I need to talk to someone about this. He's a super nice dude. He was really funny.
That's awesome.
But
That's awesome.
I guess that is
Yes.
there's a lot to unpack on the whole YouTube and Twitch content creation front as the landscape continues to change. Like we might be out of jobs in half a decade or whatever, right?
Don't say
we
that.
have no idea.
Don't say that.
Yeah, don't say that. But
I don't know. I could have a booming future as a reaction girl. You don't know.
oh, come on.
Yeah, we don't know these things.
You gotta embrace the meme, I guess, right? You gotta
What
embrace
else are
it.
you gonna do? If there's anything I learned from the cinematic masterpiece 8 Mile, it's that you gotta say it so that they don't say it first.
Wait, why did you, I mean, okay.
Oh my goodness.
That's a really
I've never
obscure
seen the
film
movie.
reference, but
Never seen
okay.
the movie.
I'm sorry. You think Eminem is obscure? I'm just we're done. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Come on. That's
Oh
not
my
You
goodness.
come on.
that's not what I obviously meant. I'm just saying the movie.
It's what you meant. You said it. You meant it. It's hashtag real news.
Talking about an entire movie itself, just Eminem's influence in that movie is why I was talking about being obscure. Just that one part of it, absolutely. Yeah, not the fact that it's a movie about criminal punishment or capital punishment.
Oh,
Like
that movie in general has a lot of like that. I was about 12 years old when that movie came out, and there's
Yeah.
a scene involving, and she licks her hand, and I learned things that day. Moving on.
Yeah. So Ryan,
I'm really sorry.
oh, I'm so glad we're friends. Because if you were just like a new guest and you brought that on my show, I'd be like, But because I know you for at least as long as I have now, like 2 years, like, oh my gosh, really?
Oh yeah.
Danielle,
I'm
please.
sorry. I don't know what's wrong with
I'm not-
me. The internet has ruined me as a person.
Okay.
Like everything that I find funny is
Okay.
super inappropriate, and
That's fine.
I've been ruined. I've been wrecked by the internet. Just sound clip that and use it as you'd like.
I owe
Oh
you
my
a
goodness.
crisp high five when I bump into you
Yes.
next for that specific. I'm not gonna no hand licking, just a crisp high five.
I didn't know you guys had a specific high five in your interest.
No, just a crisp
What
one.
It's a crisp high
Yeah.
five.
Yeah. I didn't know you guys had a guild.
You're not a
hand
part of
there.
that.
High
That's
five.
Oh
why.
gosh, yeah, there goes Final Boss TV. We'll get banned. Yeah, we're banned about exactly.
I'm
Come
sorry.
on.
This
I
is why I'm unwelcome on Twitch.
I'm gonna bring that up in the BTS podcast, so be sure you get that.
Okay,
That's-
I'll hold on to that. I'll hold on to
I'll
that
hold
life
on to
lesson.
that. But Ryan, you want to go over
Yes.
content creation and stuff and what you recently finally? Oh, there's the clip. There's the clip.
There's the clip.
Yeah, there's the clip. Recently you had a bit of a big
I did.
change
I
on
did.
Twitch, sir.
Yes. Yep. I did. Yep.
I'm gonna say, do you
Why
want to
are
like?
you guys like this?
Oh, you wanted me to actually. I misunderstood. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah. Let's do
Why
that.
am I
again.
friends
From the
with these
top.
people?
God.
From
What
the
is
top,
happening?
from the top.
We're 76
From the
minutes
top.
in, and I don't think I've had control of my show for more than my commercial break, which my commercial break plug was then derailed by Danielle anyway.
I did
So,
a good job. I was
You did.
helping.
You did.
Oh man.
I really want a smoothie now.
Do it.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. I got this. Wait a second. I'm gonna. Hold on. Wait.
I'm waiting.
Well, not. Hold on. No, that's just. Listen. Wait.
Okay.
Pulling. Here it is. This is what I wanted right here.
Uh huh.
I'm plugging my channel. Just fair warning.
Okay.
This is all right. Here's the video. All right, so yes, I've been streaming on this website known as Twitch.tv.
What's that? Is that
many a year now? It's a website where people can Twitch on the television, and for many years now, I've been streaming for many years. And I started in September of 2013. Started full-time streaming in 2014, so it's been about 3.5 years now.
Oh, you cut
Long
out.
story short.
Were you streaming since when?
Since September of 2013, full-time streaming since July of 2014. So I've been full-time streaming for about 3.5 years now, and I finally, just literally 12 days ago, finally I got Twitch partnership, and it was a big deal. I'm gonna post the video in the chat room. Thank you very much. The video is posted in chat room if anyone wants to see me freak out. I do freak out a little bit at the beginning of the video.
We get some final claps. Get some final claps in chat for Ryan. Let's get this going.
Literally, just like watch like the first like 2 minutes of the video, and then you stop watching it because then I'm just like freaking out throughout the whole. But it's a big deal. It was a big deal to me. It's something that I'm proud of, and something I feel is definitely something that the community and I have earned. Very happy about that. Very excited about that. So no big deal or anything, but feeling good.
Yeah, no big deal.
Finally have that little check mark next to my name.
Yeah, it took you so long because you didn't show your naughty bits. I do not agree with that, Sarcaster. Do you see this bald, bearded, beautiful man right there? Those are definitely naughty bits. Are you kidding?
What?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
See? Danielle knows.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Beards are boobs for ladies.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Well, shame
I
on
wanted
me.
her. I was waiting for her to say that. That's why I was sitting here.
Shame
Yeah.
on
Like
me.
that's how many times I've said that around Adam is that he's waiting now. It's like a catchphrase.
We had the beard conversation in Germany.
true.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I try to take good care of my beard. I put beard oil.
I try to take good care of my beard.
I'd shampoo it and put beard oil. That's how
Same.
I do.
Nice. Well done.
It smells good and it feels good
Yeah,
too, if I may be so
good.
bold.
I've touched it
You.
in real life.
You have.
Oh.
You have.
Wow.
You have.
Yep.
I've avoided his though.
Okay.
I have. I've
Wow.
avoided his. I'm sorry,
Wow.
man. Oh, did I say that
Some
on
people are
tag?
givers and some people are takers.
Wow.
Ooh, big spoon, little spoon, no big deal.
Wow. I'll be either spoon, okay? I'm by spoon.
I'll be either spoon.
Yeah.
As long as he's eating a nice bowl of Daily Harvest Party. I'm sorry.
That's real good.
I'm just full of it today.
That's fine.
That's awesome.
I like it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. I like it. I guess the coattail on that one is, do you have plans for? Well, I guess
there's more. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, yeah. I wanted to give you guys some guest soapbox time if you have any plans
well,
for
I was
the
gonna ask
future of
about,
YouTube.
Wait,
and-
do you want to talk
Wait.
about the adpocalypse? Because I have strong feelings on this.
I mean, it's there, and I can do this to it. So yeah,
Perfect.
sure.
So the
Here we
adpocalypse
go.
on YouTube. The
I'm ready.
adpocalypse on
I'm ready.
YouTube.
Let's
If you are like a full-time YouTuber,
Mhm.
I feel like your eggs should not be all in one basket. So if you're like super heavily impacted by the adpocalypse, you need to step back and look at your business model. That's all.
Expand your portfolio. Absolutely.
Mhm.
It's
Absolutely.
diversify your portfolio.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Yeah, God, get it right.
I'm
Jeez.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Goodness.
I apologize.
That's all. I don't know. I feel like there was a time when people were super afraid of selling out, but I personally would rather, like, I am the type of person that really doesn't like big corporations. Like, that's not my thing. I try to shop locally, stuff like that, support small businesses. So I'm so happy to take money from big corporations to fund my show.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we all have bills to pay, right? Like, a lot of people, throw that phrase around selling out, but at the end of the day, we all have bills to pay.
Nobody
It is a
bags
business.
groceries because they're passionate about it. Everybody
Right,
sells out
exactly.
one way or another.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
I think it's how you sell out that matters more than when you sell out, Like, for me, as an example, I have a Twitch button now. I have a sub button now on my Twitch.
Mhm.
That's awesome. It helps support my family. The end. I mean, what else am I supposed to say,
Yeah. There is definitely an ebb and a flow to that, and even there are certain levels of, and of course there's one of my subs just gifted you a sub, Danielle.
I see that.
I mean, I didn't want that to
I
happen
immediately
because I
started
wanted to
spamming your lewd face.
Yay.
Yes, that is good. I guess it depends. You touched on this earlier too about the comments that you take seriously versus the ones that you just like kind of ignore because not everyone comments or dismiss the ones. So there isn't right. The joke that I make about how we don't know how long this job's going to last is very real because considering how YouTube's landscape is changing, and now I've used the Good Mythical Morning example before a couple of times because they are a huge YouTube group, company, organization, right? And the fact that they, in their newest season, have really changed their model on how they approach YouTube is telling of the time. So, like, they're breaking up their episodes to actually diversify the topics in them to get different types of audiences watching their videos because of how analytics work now.
Well, a huge part of that is because I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but a huge part of why that is because the front page of YouTube no longer shows your subscriptions. And furthermore, there was actually an update 2 days ago on my smart TV where you can no longer access videos made by people that you're subscribed to from apps on smart TVs.
That's weird.
What?
Yeah, because they want to do it all based on their algorithm, which is often wrong. So you're no longer making content for your subscribers. You're constantly trying to get just anybody to watch your videos, which someone like me, I don't do well with that. I like inside jokes. I like kind of to make everybody feel like they're part of it. And it's hard to make people feel like they're part of it if those people aren't even seeing what you're putting out.
Ugh.
Giggity.
I didn't know that came out. It was 2 days ago. YouTube for me is, and as many of the audience members that are listening to this either on the audio only version or catching this on YouTube, YouTube for me is like an archive. I very, very rarely made for YouTube content. And the stuff that I have done has hit pretty well. Mostly discussion videos are the key to victory on YouTube. But you have to make videos. 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah. Talking. B-roll doesn't matter. You could just put up like a picture of a cat and just talk about, dogs, and it doesn't matter. But talking is a big thing, like mini discussion videos, podcasts, that kind of thing, which is a thing that zillions is probably sitting there going, shaking your head like, yep, we got to do these if we're going to branch into YouTube. But you have to do like 3 to 5, if not 1 a day on YouTube right now, because you are a TV channel to them, which unless you're a huge group of people or a YouTube, MCN or like a company like Good Mythical Morning, right? Mythical Entertainment, like you can't keep up. Yeah, you're one person. Yeah, so it's a different landscape. That's why a lot of YouTubers you see just stream now, either on YouTube to a degree or mostly on Twitch. I like put out 3 or 4 videos a week and then I stream 2 or 3 days a week. So I'm like pretty much just working every day. Yeah, no, I mean, I stream 5 to 6 days a week, plus the show on Sunday. We're sitting here right now, so I feel you on that one.
I like tacos.
Yeah, you do like tacos.
No, I mean, I stream every day. I mean, I know exactly what you guys were doing. I mean, I'm literally
Streaming's like hard, too. Like, as somebody who's always done YouTube, and I'm only recently kind of really getting into streaming, it's such a different ballpark because I'm very type A. I like everything to be I like everything to be planned and organized and prepared and like ready to go. And when you do YouTube, you have so much creative control over what people see. You can mold it and shape it and twist it and pull it however you want and put it out, and it's exactly the package that everybody is expecting. Whereas Twitch, you can say something, and if somebody doesn't quite understand the tone of voice that you used, it's like a whole thing. And like you have to balance between like interacting with the chat and then like learning to just ignore things. And I have a really hard time with that. Like I don't do well with just like pretending things didn't happen. Like when somebody says something, I have a hard time just reading it, processing it, and putting it away. Like that's not a skill that I possess. Right. So I think streaming's tough, man. I hats off to people that can do it as much as they do. Because I stream about 4 hours at a shot when I do, because that's when my filter begins to fade. Need recharging. The biggest thing that I think is the most, and I've talked about this before on my stream, and Ryan will instantly understand, and is that it's kind of like the unspoken, not killer, but the unspoken, like, I guess, trials of being a broadcaster and streaming like 50 to 60 hours a week is the mental exhaustion. It's exhausting. From being awake, being alert, trying to be entertaining, talking for 8 to 12 hours almost nonstop, and reading novels literally every day. We read.
My wife gets aggravated at me because I used to read quite a bit, and now I rarely pick up a reading book. And of
Yeah.
course, there's a difference between a book and Twitch chat, but I read a lot every day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really exhausting, absolutely.
No, it is.
Not to say I'm complaining about my job or anything, but no,
No,
it's absolutely mentally exhausting for sure.
it
It's
does.
a
It
lot
gets
to
you.
I
just
love
like
what
it's a
I do.
lot to take in, you know, like
Yep.
we live in a society where, you know, everybody's always on their phones or on their computers and you're reading things constantly, you're seeing images constantly, you're watching videos constantly. And then if you put yourself in a position where you're Twitch streaming, you're also getting immediate feedback on all of those things. So you're doubling how much sensory things you're just intaking. And then
Yep.
you have to think about, you know, being entertaining. And then like whether people understand it or not, there is definitely a semblance of a filter. Like the
Mhm.
person that you are off camera, just in private with people that you trust, is never going to be the exact same person that's on stream, because you have to be sensitive of other people's viewpoints and opinions. You have to really try not to be, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to make anybody feel isolated. You don't want to accidentally have your chat gang up on people. Like,
Yep.
you have to be you have to be an example all the time
Mhm.
when you're streaming. Or
And
not, depending on the type of streamer, which
I'm
which
not
you
gonna.
are.
I'm not going to bring up anyone in particular, but obviously there
Oh,
is
I was
a
talking
different.
about myself.
Okay.
Let me be clear. That was not a dig at anybody.
Sure.
I am the worst.
Yeah. I got you. I got you. But anything else to add to that soapbox, or we take some questions? Questions?
What?
Sure.
Do I have a question?
No. I'm going to take questions and present them to the two of you.
I don't have any questions. No, I'm here for the show.
Oh.
What?
This
3 points for Dad.
3 points for Dad. So these all came from Discord. So the first one, latest.
Wait, aren't we taking a break sometime? Where's the break?
We did the break. The smoothie was the break.
That was the.
Get with the picture, Brutal.
All right. I'm in it to win. Let's
Ryan, we're 88 minutes in
moving
right
on.
now, okay?
Moving on. Let's do this. Let's
So
go.
latest wants to know, this is a good one. This will bounce back and forth between the two of you. So
Okay.
he wants to know, what is Panzer's political view on tacos?
I support them
Okay.
wholeheartedly. Panzer for tacos 2017. I ate tacos yesterday.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They were good, yeah.
Crunchy or soft?
Crunchy.
Oh,
Soft
yes.
tacos are okay, but like they're not real tacos. Real tacos are crunchy.
Okay.
But if you're taking them to go, soft tacos are usually better because the crunchy tacos don't make it all the way home.
Man, speaking my language.
I eat a lot of tacos.
That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome to Moe's.
Not a sponsor.
No, I pay them a lot of money for tacos.
Oh my goodness.
And I guess the final one, which may trigger chat or Ryan. So with the anatomy of how food products are put together, would you classify a taco as a sandwich?
It's a taco.
No, a taco is its own thing.
It's a taco.
Okay.
It's a taco.
No,
It's a good
it's
answer.
definitely a separate thing, and honestly, I'm offended that you would even pose.
No,
such
there
a
are some
question.
people that think they're sandwiches,
They're
okay?
not
if
sandwiches.
if you can define a taco as a sandwich, then you can define
Taco's a vegetable.
as a taco. I mean, it's
Oh,
you go
gosh,
both
that's
ways.
so weird. What a good point.
Like if
4
it's
points
if
for
a
Dad.
taco if a taco is a sandwich, then a sandwich is also a taco, and it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't
so.
work that way.
Mhm.
No, a taco is a taco.
A taco.
And
is-
like a wrap is a wrap, and a burrito is a burrito. Like they're
Right.
different things entirely.
Absolutely.
A sandwich is 2 pieces of bread with things
Yeah.
in between.
Thank you.
Or if you're like lazy, maybe it's one piece of bread folded.
Absolutely.
But
Oh,
it's not
gosh.
a taco is a taco.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hmm.
Oh gosh, that's pretty
Heart
good.
toss.
So then I guess the totally different one. This is from Siege Roots. So I'll throw this at Ryan first.
Oh,
Is it-
okay, I'm ready.
What are hopes for World of Warcraft in 2018, and or what systems would you like revamped, or old systems you hope are taking a second look at?
I don't know, I feel like we've already talked about this a little bit with BFA and how things are, changed from WoD to League WoD. I mean, I talked about how they're getting rid of the legendary system, which doesn't really have any bearing or impact on me because I happen to enjoy the legendary system. It gave me, as a full-time streamer, it gave me something to chase after, and it's still something to this day on my alts or on my main when a token drops, like, legendary. Like the other day, 2 weeks ago, I got Pride as on my hunter, out of a Blingtron. And it was the very first time Blingtron had given me a legendary all expansion, and I flipped out, man. And it was awesome, and it was fun.
That is
Anyways,
awesome.
the point is, it was a lot. It was so much fun. So cool. People had a blast with that. But in terms of other things that they can look at and revamp, and with legendaries, we talked about AP becoming Azeroth. You guys touched on the little Hello Kitty adventures, Hello Kitty Island adventures, or whatever.
Yeah,
so I don't really have much of an opinion on that yet because I don't really know that much about it. But that'll be interesting. I'm the kind of person, and I said something to this effect earlier in the show, to where I'm easily entertained. I find a way to enjoy pretty much anything, everything I involve myself with, a movie, a television show, a video game. I'm just happy to sit down, or stand in my case, and play and do my best to have fun. I'm not smart enough to be like, okay, we need to change this system and this format, and here's how we're gonna get from point A to point B. Just
okay.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
Are you? How dare you, sir? Excuse me and my mannerism, sir. How dare you?
I know.
Dare you?
How dare you?
Unbelievable. No, but I mean, I'm not the kind of person that sits around and thinks about what differences he'd like to see in the game. I just like enjoying the game for what it is. I'm that dummy that just plays the game. I don't really think too much. I just do, you know?
I know those feels. I'm also that dummy. Although the one thing I really hope for is a new pet collecting achievement. There hasn't been one since 600, and I currently have 887 unique pets.
That's ridiculous.
And I haven't gotten an achievement in 287 pets.
So,
oh my goodness.
You're just trying to get on my manager's good side right now, Danielle. I respect that. But
I did not know. I know nothing of
Zillions
pet
is
collecting battles.
Wow.
Way into pet battles. In before.
I'm not super into pet battles
Here it
as much as
comes.
I'm into collecting. I do
Fair
have
enough.
like 120 max level pets, but I don't really like. I'm not really much of a PvP or a pet battler. I just like to collect them a lot,
Fair enough.
and I have a lot of them.
I have like maybe 30 max level pets, maybe. And most of those were because of the token system that you could get in Warlords. Just so I could do the dailies for AP and Legion.
I didn't know you could have pets in a while. What is this system you guys are talking about?
Come on.
What is this?
Come on.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't think I have
Pokemon
any max level.
system.
I don't think I have any max level pets in the game.
Wow, Pokemans.
It's not my thing.
Yep.
Not my thing.
Yeah, it's a thing, and then you can also upgrade them from like their quality to like be better quality.
Does it help you raid?
Like I think so.
If you are the soak team on Mythic Blackhand and you're baiting the catapults.
We're raiding Blackhand now? What?
No, I'm saying if they help you raid, because that's all I did when we were progressing on Blackhand for the 100-something polls is I had my battle pet out and I would walk into the corner and I would bait the stupid catapults and I would look at my battle pet because they would do dances and that's all I did for
My
the whole...
sister told me there's a pet in game that does actually moonfire people.
I don't.
Can anyone in the chat confirm that? I heard there was a pet that actually moonfires people. I do
can't
not
imagine
have it.
It would actually raid.
That is
you.
my
No.
understanding that this moonfire actually hurts people. I don't know how much.
I don't think so. I think does the Moonkin hatchling moonfire critters? That could
No,
be it.
it's not. I have the Moonkin hatchling. This is she
Ah.
trolling me? You guys stop it. I would believe it.
Yeah, don't. The Moonkin hatchling
Whatever.
used to moonfire bosses on the event. Interesting. Well, oh yeah, the sunflower spam is +1 day. Oh gosh, the sunflower
I'll
pet.
take 1 damage. All right,
Sunflower. It's worth it.
It's
Yeah.
worth it. Sign me up.
Northern Man asked about story characters that are made for Warcraft. And there isn't, I said it's important story characters made for Warcraft as the MMO, and there isn't that many. Well, there are some every now and then. But was anyone introduced in Legion who could rise to the same status? Well, we have, I guess I've read your question as I was trying to compose it.
Are you asking if
what-
it's too late to start? Is that the question essentially? If you started in Legion, could you end up being a good raider?
No, it was asking about well, I mean, that's a give and take due to the fact of multiple things. Because the game is getting wicked downsized in
I would like to know the question. I'm not following. I would like
Can
to know
you
the
just
question.
read the question to us?
Yeah,
Maybe
read
we
the
can
question.
figure it out.
I thought about important story characters made for the Warcraft MMO, and there isn't very many. Garrosh, Velen, Gen, Wrathion. But, well, was any introduced in Legion who could rise to the same
like were any
status?
new lore characters?
New lore
introduced
characters.
in Legion?
Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be a question for Novel.
We'll go with Ural.
Oh, okay, come on.
Uriel was definitely in Warlords.
Yeah.
Definitely. She had a
was-
huge quest line in Warlords.
She was
I
way
mean, what?
underused.
Let me. I don't know what. Who? I mean, there was the Hole and High Mountain guy.
Well, it'd be all the
Mountain
Demon Hunter
Thorn.
NPCs are new.
Oh, true enough.
Because
I mean,
they had like that whole like 3D.5 or the 2D.5 comic.
Yeah.
That had named characters in it that were new. But that would definitely be a question for Novel.
I mean,
He'd
what about
know.
what allied races though? I mean, all the allied races are coming into the front in BFA.
Oh yeah, all the Suramar people.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't read the books
Yeah.
though, so I don't know if they were introduced earlier, and I just don't know. Like that, I refer you to Novel.
Yeah, Larry and Terrellian, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would. Those returning characters, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
were
we
not
knew that
WoW.
Ilaria existed.
Right.
True. Well, I mean, we haven't seen them in a while though, so you could make the argument.
Sure.
That loading screen tip, real good.
Mhm.
Yeah, Thalisra for sure.
Oh, the loading screen. I got you.
Mhm.
Yeah, the that'd be an interesting one. I mean, because we know that the forefront of battle is obviously Sylvanas and Manduin, with a little bit of Jaina tossed in there on the side for her subplot.
Just with her like resting grump face.
Oh, she has a really good resting bitch face for sure going into Froth. Absolutely.
She always looks at people like they're ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did start like 4 of the books and not finish them. That's correct.
Well, Danielle, the books
Yes.
are really good.
I know. I am aware of that. I
Yeah.
just have ADHD. It's very severe.
Fair enough. How
I
about?
want.
Huh.
Wait. I want to go on record. Listen, I gotta say this, guys.
Okay.
I want to go on record saying this whole froth thing. It's not gonna catch on. Just stop.
It's gonna catch on.
Just,
Dude,
just
it's
stop.
all
Froth is
froth, man.
No.
Froth
No,
is
no.
happening.
No.
Don't try to
no.
like my father, the inventor of toaster strudel, would not be happy to hear you saying this.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was okay. I won't explain it to you, but that's a Mean Girls reference.
Okay,
She
I
said,
got you.
"Stop trying to make froth happen."
Oh yes. Thank you.
I mean, you're not
Mhm.
wrong,
What
R4.
does that mean?
I did get a pre-print version of the Illidan novel and didn't finish it yet because I am a terrible person. I
started that one too.
I-
Nick did the audiobook. He
Ooh,
listened to the whole thing.
there you go.
The
Stop
older
trying
ones
to-
aren't audiobook yet, though. Only the newer ones.
So how about this? This is a really, really important question from Zool because he always asks really important questions. But one of us a little bit earlier in the show, but just to clarify it towards the tail end here is, where is your beard, Panzer?
It is. You can tell. It's sort of like Excelsior, like how you can pull the sword out of the stone if you are the chosen one. You know you're not the chosen one if you cannot see my beard.
Oh.
Oh,
Makes sense.
It's mystical.
It makes sense.
oh.
It's magical. It's there.
Wait,
It's a spirit beard.
I fixed it.
It's like
There we go.
Nico's face. He's holding.
Did you put it on my face? Oh.
Excuse.
Yes. Yes.
Oh gosh. I mean, I did, but
Did I
yeah.
call Excalibur Excelsior? Vice versa?
You
My
did.
bad.
You said Excelsior instead of Excalibur. Yeah.
Listen, I live in upstate New York. Excelsior is our state motto.
Is it
You
really though?
understand.
That's okay. I didn't catch it, so it's all good.
It's okay. The internet
all
will always.
Oh, Brutal looks
Well,
so
I do look
handsome.
handsome. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes, my hair. That quit switching it, dagnabbit.
I did, I
keep
switched it
trying
back.
to flip my hair
Stop
every time you
it.
switch it back, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
I did.
Unbelievable.
I did indeed. Oh my gosh.
Oh, goodness.
What's up, 7-Bit Brian? I haven't seen you in a while, sir. Hope everything's good. If you could choose one of these for the rest of your life and could never have the other, well, I guess that's just like that's a would you rather. Would you rather would you rather live the rest of your life only being able to eat one of the following and not of the other? Bacon or brownies?
Bacon.
Definitely bacon. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
I don't even
definitely
like
bacon.
chocolate.
I'm not a
So like
sweets
I
guy.
don't care about brownies at all. I
Like-
love bacon.
So then,
I have to agree.
yeah, okay.
Have to agree.
Yep,
I'm
same.
not a sweets guy.
Yeah, I definitely know that.
I
I definitely know
Wait,
that.
what's that supposed to mean?
I have no idea.
All right, just making sure.
I'm just putting more stuff out there for our Rule 34 fan fiction, Ryan. It's fine.
That exists.
I've given them a lot today.
Yeah,
I've given them a lot of material to work with. They don't even
my
need much of
goodness.
an imagination at this point.
I'm gonna wait until tomorrow when I get the YouTube stuff going, but I'm gonna go back because you can see clips made on your channel. I'll have to see how many clips were made just from this episode.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I made some statements.
You have.
You
have.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So,
My bad.
Gara,
You're welcome.
Yeah. No kink shaming in this. Okay, it's everything.
That's
Yeah. Garak or Gara around these parts. What are you most excited for with Battle for Azeroth?
Wouldn't that be Lefty?
What do you mean? Well, I think Lefty might have asked the same thing, but Gara has it from Discord, so they both asked the same question.
Okay. Oh, okay. I just credit where credit's due.
Credit's where credit's due. You're right.
-1 point from Dad.
Oh, hey, no, that shouldn't count against me. I was reading chat. How dare you?
Oh gosh.
I was just reading chat. Gara posted right above Lefty. I thought he had just misread the name.
Nope.
I was looking out for my boy Lefty there.
It's in the
All right,
notes.
That hurts.
Yeah.
All right, I respect it. You can have your
3
point back. You can have your point back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I enjoy him having 3 points.
I don't know what's happening. We just ticked over
What was
like
the
the hour and a
question
half. What are you most excited for with Battle for Azeroth?
Alpha and beta testing it. Boom. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
I'll go with that one. Mine was that I was going to say the Artifact Power version 2.0 and it being passive and automatic.
Yes. Yes. Amen to that,
And
man. Absolutely.
cross all your specs.
Spec. Yes.
Holy, thank
Yes.
you, Ian Hazakostas. Your swan song
Hey,
is a
and you
beautiful
know what?
thing.
I am excited about the removal of tier sets.
Hell yeah!
The 2 and 4 piece bonuses, not the artwork. The 2 and 4 piece bonuses.
Yes.
I think that is an antiquated system that, quite frankly, I'm feeling the pressure of right now in Mythic and Taurus because, like, one day Simulation Craft will tell me I should be wearing 2-piece tier 20 and 4-piece tier 21. The next day it says, don't worry about tier 20. It's a very frustrating experience right now because, you know, with each boss is different, each talent setup is different, blah blah blah. I'm ready to move on. You know, I loved it for as many years as we've had it. It's been cool. Let's try something new. And this, I'm going to segue. I'm sorry. I'm going to segue a little bit into I love, and not just Blizzard, but I love when companies as a whole, people, whoever, whatever. I love when people or companies take risks. And I love, hopefully, when they learn from those risks, the legendary system, garrisons, order halls,
Yeah.
AP.
He said the
Azerite.
G word, chat.
I did it. Garrison.
The G word.
I like when companies take risks, and I like when something new is introduced, and I like the fact that they're breaking apart the 2 and 4 piece bonus. And I'm excited to see where we'll see what happens. See.
I'm excited to find out what the expansion is actually about because this whole Horde versus Alliance, that's all smoke and
Don't
mirrors.
even get me started
That's
on
a
it. I
red
hate it.
herring. I feel like it's not a good idea. Like the planet is bleeding, and we're like, all right, we
real.
can use that for our advantage.
But that's the reason why we're going back to war is because the Horde and Alliance both want Azerite. And
No, we're being
not...
Can't we just be
manipulated by
friends?
old gods.
We
No,
are.
we're
Can't
we just be friends?
We are being manipulated by old gods.
I think
I'm
so
really
too, but-
excited.
We need to be friends.
Yeah. Well, that's
like
not...
I
hands.
thought the most interesting thing at the end of MOP, I really thought it would have been cool if, since the Horde and Alliance were both fighting to like take back Orgrimmar, essentially, I thought that would have been a really interesting introduction to allowing Horde and Alliance to raid together.
Yes. I've always said, by always, I mean for the past 4
For
years.
PvE, I just don't see why we need to be separate. I get for
For 4
PvP, I even
years.
understand world PvP and stuff, but like at the idea of raiding, I don't see why there's nothing in raids that is Horde versus Alliance. So like, I mean, it'd be
For
different if
4
they were
years.
tuning fights differently or like not tuning, but you know, if there was special things if you were Horde or Alliance, but there's not. So like,
No.
why separate us? Keep us
For 4
together for the
years.
Yeah.
kids.
I've been saying that as the WoW community, the WoW population has its ups and downs, its ebbs and its flows. There will come a day to where there are two, technically, quote unquote, too few people on either or one of the factions to where we need more people to do this or to do that in the game. And I think the idea of factions is antiquated as well. Like, I understand Warcraft is Warcraft. It's always been orcs versus humans, but
Enough's enough, Jackrabbit. Let's rally.
I just think
together.
it could be separate for PvP. I still think that when you pick Horde or Alliance, it would be like, okay, when you PvP, this is what you're doing.
Right.
Like this is your.
Right.
But like for PvE, I just don't see why we care.
Yeah, I asked this question in my dev interview to Ian and Alex, and you can go hear their response to it, and they're definitely set in their ways of the Horde and Alliance split side thing, especially for battle. But yeah.
Well, hey, if we get enough really angry people on the forums to go and
Danielle!
harass people and threaten them, then we'll probably get our way.
Danielle.
It only takes 6 months of raw passion. It's less time than it is to cook a baby.
Oh
In
my
the
God.
womb, not in the oven.
What?
That
I
would
know-
be weird.
What?
I mean, like,
Oh my God.
She just can't stop
Oh.
herself. That's
I'm
funny.
Jeez.
sorry.
That's really
I'm
good.
sorry.
That's really
Anyways, what was that next question? Describe what you would want your own personal NPC to be. This is from Kitty. I'm moving on.
good. Do it.
Probably for the best.
Well,
Would yours be holding a taco, Brutal?
Yeah, a taco vendor. They need to bring tacos into the game along with ducks. Ducks and tacos.
Ducks and
Hashtag ducks and tacos. They need to bring tacos into the game. I would be the taco vendor in whatever neutral city hub we have in whatever expansion in the future.
Tacos. Get your tacos. Cheese tacos. Tacos. Chicken tacos. Duck tacos. I'm
I
just
want
saying.
tacos. Did you say duck tacos?
Yes, ducks and tacos. That's what I'm saying. Bring it all back, baby. Thank you,
Goodness.
Giuseppe. Yes, ducks. Yes, thank you, Master X. Thank you. Yes, of course, of course. So, yes, a taco vendor. Yes, please and thank you.
Your turn, Bay. I've just taken over.
I've-
I'll give it back after this question.
I've spoken to one of the raid and dungeon designers, the boss designers, the encounter design, and I've been poking about NPC in the game, I think since BlizzCon last year, so 2016, as a joke, right? But because of what I do in the community and where I go, I would like to be part of a boss fight that's just like there, but not integral in any way. That's just there.
Like you might
That's
have to
how all
talk to you to
shamans
start
are.
the encounter.
Wow,
or
this
something.
son of
That's how all shamans are. That's exact. That fit you.
Rude.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You see an enhancement shaman just piddle paddling around in the background, like playing Hearthstone. You know that Hearthstone table in game. You just see the shaman Hearthstoning up in the background
Oh my
there, playing against a
gosh.
restoration shaman on the other side of the table.
Whoa.
See?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Throwing
I don't even
cards
play
out one
Hearthstone.
after the other.
I
It'll
am-
be beautiful.
It's ridiculous.
I think that's a great idea. That's a great
This is
idea. I like it. I like it.
Negative 2 points from Dad.
I like Yes.
I would literally just want my own NPC, like my own character, because I have this transmog that I always wear that is not a set, but I really like it. It's
Mhm.
like it looks like the Rainbow Fish, the children's book. And I always, because I'm a
I know that
shaman,
book.
I do wet
I know
things.
that book.
Oh,
So
God.
and I would literally just like it to be an NPC that I don't even care if it does anything. You could just talk to her and she's just like, "Hi," and maybe give a random fact about something you don't care about.
I think for your
my
NPC in game to be realistic, when you're near her, she should have like a 2 or 3 yard bubble where the sound will load, where she's just constantly talking forever.
Oh,
Just talking forever. So, but yeah, and she's like making herself laugh and stuff. And if you click on her to get like a dialogue box, the entire dialogue box is full. So you can't,
no
you can't.
spaces,
No
no
spaces.
punctuations, like just
Yeah.
one stream of
goodness.
content.
Yes,
It's accurate.
that
I
would
can
be
get behind that. I dig it.
that'd be fantastic.
I dig it.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, can we everyone just tweet at Panzer real quick on Twitter that that she does wet things? Just
I know. Oh, I know.
God.
I'm aware.
Oh, boy.
I know
let's
what
make
I
that
do.
happen. I want
I
to.
make it wet up in here, slippery
boy.
square.
Oh boy. Oh
right.
boy.
Make it rain, make it soggy, make it damp. And when it's all good and ready, you pull a totem out and splash.
I get it. I get it.
So that's gonna be clipped. All right. So hello. That's gonna be clipped. So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Fair enough. Hey, we're just talking about Resto Shaman things, okay? Come on now.
I am.
You literally are a super soaker now.
Like
with
I
the new
would tell you to
chain
get your head out of the gutter, but that's where all my spells go when they drain away.
deal.
They're
Wow.
wet.
Hey-o.
Wow.
Hey-o.
I like that one actually. That was pretty good.
Oh,
I like that one. Yeah, I need an adult. We are adults.
Barely.
You're screwed. Yeah, barely. Exactly.
Barely.
Yeah, just enough to pay bills and pay taxes and feel really sad about it.
Buy booze. I can buy booze.
True. That is also true. You can eat ice cream at 4 o'clock in the morning and no one gives a shit.
I do that.
It's same.
Anywho, it's back to your show now. I'll stop.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, that's really good. Really
I
good.
broke the show. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're at basically time right now. I didn't see any other questions because you derailed. So
My bad. But
I mean,
we ended at a perfect time. What are you?
No, I know. It's
complaining
totally
about?
okay. I think what's great about this is that Ryan has said some great quotes in the show today, but he has not been quoted at all. But I think Danielle's been added 4 times to the quote bot.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I
so
say
sad,
things. It happens when you talk so much. Eventually, something is funny.
See? That's what I'm talking
strategy.
about. There's the clip. There it is. There's
the clip.
Yep, there it is. But anything you guys want to close on, you can send out some love to your communities and shout outs if you'd like to. Danielle, if you want to go first, unless you need to towel off.
I would like to thank God and the beautiful people at home. A big thanks to Bay for being Bay. And I would like to thank Ian, Michelle Hezacostas. I don't know his middle name. Like, I just made that up. That's not his middle name. Full disclosure.
Wait.
And,
Oh my goodness.
and thank you.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I'm
You know,
impressed.
I started off going like,
That'd be hard
okay,
to
how
follow.
serious is she? And then I knew immediately when you named that Ian's middle name was Michelle.
I got really
Oh
drunk
my
one time and
goodness.
tried to be serious with Taryn Gregory, and I don't know, I tried to give him a middle name.
That was
but
an
the only
amazing night. Don't you?
Oh, you were there for that.
I
So,
was right.
You were there for that.
I
I
was.
got a little bit beveraged, and Taryn, I was telling him how much I liked something, and I was trying to be really serious. I'm like, Taryn McDonald's Gregory,
my
and then he's like, McDonald's, I'm offended, and then I don't.
My favorite
Taryn
was
fast food Gregory.
My
He doesn't even
my-
like fast food. It has nothing to
Yeah.
do with that. It just came out. It wasn't.
Oh my goodness.
no. My favorite was Taryn Olive Garden's Gregory. That was my favorite. That got me across the table
He's
when
the
she said
best.
that.
He's
Yeah.
a good guy. I really like him a lot.
Yeah, that was the best one.
Oh my goodness. Cinematics, man. Good luck.
I'm not don't encourage me.
You know.
Ah!
Ah.
Taryn Taco Bell Gregory. Exactly. You guys get it. That's the format.
Just
Thank you.
tweet at Taryn Gregory on Twitter right now with Taryn Gregory and insert some restaurant or food
the
item
middle.
in the middle. Just
Yeah.
tweet at him right now. Get 70 tweets going right now.
Taryn Chipotle Gregory.
He'll know exactly who it's
He will
from.
know.
He'll know.
He will know.
It'll make him smile. Yeah.
Bonus points if it's German.
yeah. Ryan, do you have any ending
my
shout outs here?
Of course, thank you, of course, Bay, for inviting me back after a 17-year hiatus. It's good to be back. I appreciate it. Let's try to keep it down to 15 years fewer next time. Thank you.
You're looking pretty good for mid-50s, by the way. I thought I'd let you know.
I feel pretty good for being a. Thank you.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
any North American players, we do normal and tourist clears Wednesdays and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to show up. First come, first serve. Nothing's reserved. We'll be transitioning to doing heroic and tourists in the very near future. We'll probably start before the end of the year on one of those 2 nights, either Wednesday or Sunday. So make sure you're ready for that.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/BrutalStatic is where you can find me. I don't really do anything on YouTube these days. Maybe sometime in 2018, whatever. But if you go to Twitch, you can find links to Twitter and Facebook and places that I'm also on. And that's really about it. Just having fun, hanging out. Good to be here. Good.
I don't know how I'm going to live that down now. There's so many parts of the show that'll be just remembered. I think this was a great experience. We were trying to get another very special nerd on this show. Maybe sometime in the future. Not going to spoil it. He's very busy right now.
Absolutely.
No,
Or
Borgen.
she could
No.
listen.
That's
let's-
true.
Look at me in the face.
That what?
Thank you. My dog was barking. You didn't hear him? I was trying to get him to hush.
No. Oh, God, no! Don't bring the. Oh, he's gonna grab his fur babies.
My dog
Oh.
is he's just
My
like,
real
he's
baby,
like
but he's not in
lazily
there.
borking.
Oh, you were gonna grab your spawn?
Yeah.
Your little pterodactyl?
Yeah. Yeah. This raptor child. But
He's not here. He's not on this side of the house.
oh wow. So Tychus is a devil and Daisy is worse. Confirmed.
I don't know who
Daisy
Daisy
is,
is.
You don't want to know who Daisy is.
Oh, that's your
She's-
animal.
That's his.
Got it.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
She's loud.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She's loud.
Oh yeah, this episode's definitely getting demonetized on YouTube for sure. Thanks, Daniel.
Why? No, just friggin' if they demonetize it, just ask for a manual review and it
Oh,
will
you
get
have-
remonetized.
Almost every single one of my videos in the past 2 months since BlizzCon gets manually reviewed.
Same.
Same.
Hello,
Crazy.
same.
High five.
But also, you
Yeah.
should know that when you get said yellow check mark, when you get that, it doesn't actually mean demonetized. It means that you're not advertiser friendly, so you're not eligible for all advertisers. So sometimes you can actually get better paying ads when you're in that category because beer and R-rated movies, horror movies, games that are scary, anything that's PG-13 or up, those ads can't be played on family-friendly channels. So like you may notice those yellow icons and like you should still go through the whole process of trying to get the yellow icons off, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not making any money at all.
I'm gonna make
I actually saw a little bit of an increase in money like during adpocalypse because now I get like so many beer ads on my channel because I've just been deemed to be like an
Nice.
inappropriate
Beer.
girl.
Oh, you're totally. I mean, you're just yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Nick is cooking. I can smell it. If I look
Ooh.
distracted, I
What's he
smell
cooking?
something with pancetta.
Oh,
Yes, good.
good.
Sounds delish.
If he's still listening right now to the show, then he better time this for like 15 or so, 20 minutes or so
It'll
from
be
now.
fine. I'll eat it after.
Oh,
I
okay,
a lot
fine.
of times don't get to eat dinner when it's warm because I'm in the middle of doing something at dinner time.
Wow. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
He's
Well,
a really good cook though, so it's worth it.
I mean, same.
If it was me cooking for myself, I'd have like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and like pickles and
Not same. Yeah. No, I understand.
my goodness.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. I think that's
Right.
gonna be it. I'm gonna hit this button right over here.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we're
Okay.
good to
Good
go.
job.
This is the
we ended with I believe 4 points to Dad,
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
which is
Yes.
a record. A record.
That is rare. I've never had this
4
many points before.
to
Wow.
Dad.
But
I've
thank you
never had
very
this
much for everyone for tuning in to this episode today, 159 of Final Boss TV, comma, something that taglines it because the show is evolving and not being only about World of Warcraft. But anyway, again, I was your host. My name's Adam K, aka Bay. If you missed the episode, check it out on YouTube. Or, of course, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play Music as the audio-only version. Again, method interview slated for probably being recorded offline because of timing. It's on the horizon. There is sub-goal streams via the down below that are on the way soon. There'll be an Automaton concert on New Year's if you want to be here for that, because that'll be ridiculous. Probably having some soju and playing this crazy thing. If you've ever seen this before, this will be featured. But anyway, around the table again. Back over to my bald bearded, beautiful best friend forever. There's Brutall.
I'm
You can
trying
go-
to respond to a question in chat. Hello! Yes, hello. Yes, good to see you again.
Oh my gosh. You
There.
go watch his
Hi.
stream of our Brutall
Yes.
Static
Do it.
with 2 L's.
Yes,
Peer
Twitch, how to
pressure.
deal with this, yes.
Peer
What,
pressure.
Peer pressure. What?
Yeah.
Where?
Just be careful if you have aversions to small pterodactyls and or raptors. Just be careful.
Yeah, it's a journey
Yeah,
to
baby.
Oro for sure.
Absolutely. And there is Panzer, aka Tradechat, aka Danielle, aka I don't know. She's the reaction girl on YouTube now. So then you can go follow
Change your
her.
Twitter bio to say that.
All those things. Yeah.
That reaction girl on YouTube.
Yeah. Exactly.
That sums it up. Seems about right. It
But-
used to be. I feel like that's the new insult. It used to be reply girl. Do you
Oh,
remember
no.
Reply girls?
Oh, don't bring up those. That's a dark time in our YouTube careers.
That's what Twitch is going through now. Like YouTube
it
went
is.
through this whole like girls aren't wearing enough clothes controversy, air quotes, in 2012.
Yeah.
Now you guys get to go through it 5 years later, and maybe in 5 years you'll get a new phone.
Come on.
Well said. Indeed. Well said. Well said.
I like how the Discord
Well said.
codec for video cannot handle your camera and your hair. So once you start moving, you're just this blob of color. It's so good. But anyway, you go watch Panzer stuff on YouTube at Tradechat and of course at Twitter at Tradechat where she pokes the bear
Yeah, I make videos about WoW stuff, and I frequently leave snarky comments to people in my comment section.
She does. No, she
It's
absolutely
true.
does. And of course,
not-
if you're on the
he's not
channel,
lying.
the red subscribe button is somewhere. I would say subscribe to Ryan's YouTube, but he doesn't do that. So you can do mine. It's like down there, I think. And there's also the one up here on Twitch. It's right there, I think. And of course, on either of our channels, keep us doing what you want us to do, because that's how the world works now. Everything is basically crowdfunded, because what are ads? So no one likes them, and we don't even know what they are anymore. Well, thank you very much for watching. There are no shows the next 2 Sundays, except for the New Year's stream again. No show next Sunday, because it's freaking Christmas. What are you doing? Go to your family, you crazy monkeys.
Oh, or you could go do
or-
Siege of Orgrimmar, and the guy, he has wreaths all over him. It's real cute. The engineer in Siege
Oh.
of Orgrimmar.
Oh, Black Fuse has all the Christmas stuff on him.
He has Christmas stuff on him.
I mean, but is the butcher wearing a Santa hat though?
Yes, that's the question.
Is the
Yeah.
butcher? Chat, go find out if he's wearing a Santa hat. Trust in your seal of artifact power, even though you should be at 75 by now. What are you doing? Get that done with and forget about it. But until
I'm
the
real
holiday
close.
week, you are gross.
I'm real
You should be
close.
done.
I'm actually 74. When I logged on to check my /plate, I'm 74 now.
I don't like this. But we'll see you
All right,
here
go
all
ahead.
over the holidays on the streams, on their channels, of course, around the. And of course, I don't know what to say on the end of this thing, so I'm just gonna do my weird. Bye! Bye! Wave by at nice people. Wave by at them. Just become a pixelated. Why are you waving that way? What is wrong with you? Why am I? That's better. Who are these people?